This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and I'm just getting set up for a live stream. This is Friday, July 13th, 2018. Let me get set up over on my other phone here. Hello to you if you're coming in. I'm just getting set up. I'm getting set up on my other screen. Hi, Jen. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Janet. Hi, Mark. Good to see you, Mark. I get my marks mixed up in the Creative Arts Collaboration Group. There we go. Whoops, I got the wrong one. All right. Live chat. All righty. Hello to everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Tilda. Suze. Hello to everyone. Hi, Aunt Beck. Lisa, my Eclectic Live. Boy, you guys are really just bopping in here, aren't you? Let's see. I said hello to Jen. All right. Well, I just love this welcome sign. Some of you may not know that Janet did this for me. Janet Baum. She sent it to me one day in a Happy Mail, and I just love it. I like it so much. Thank you, Lisa. Mark says he just finished his live about 30 minutes ago. It's a good night for doing lives. Yay, Mark. I just uploaded my Mornings with Meri video. If I would have known you were live. I don't get on Facebook too much to watch the notifications. Do you have a regular schedule, Mark? When you get a regular schedule, if you do, let us know. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Well, I'm going to switch things out a little tonight. I want to do Lisa's Pick 10. I'm going to work in this book, but I'm going to do some detailing on it because I'm way behind. And hopefully, if this is a good night for doing lives, hopefully I won't lose my data connection so often. You kind of do it when you can because the busy life is always changing. Yeah, I understand that, Mark. I understand that. Let's see. I was looking at this, trying to decide which one I wanted to work on, and I think that I decided on the Jack in the Box, but I forgot the page number. It's toward the back. It is toward the back. Oh, it's one. Let me zoom in just a little. There. Now I'm doing reverse collage in the Somerset Art Doll magazine. And this is cut in the same style that Dee Dee Willingham does. This Art Doll magazine was actually put together by Gina Ahrens, and she put it in Happy Mail, and I grabbed it. So, and I've been doing quite a bit of reverse collage in it in my live sessions. Lisa says, I just opened up Facebook group for my subscribers. Oh, okay. It is the same name as my YouTube channel. I would love it if any of you who are my subscribers come and join her. This is Lisa at my Eclectic Life. Lisa, you know we'll all be over. So Lisa streams on Monday nights at 7 o'clock Central Time. And last Monday night she did an Abandoned Places reverse collage. So what I'm going to do in here, what I do is I do the reverse collage like what you see here, and this is just craft paint. I like to leave the art doll alone. I don't touch the art doll, and I like to leave it credited. And I like this, Jack Who Likes His Box by Joe Coloff, Coloff. It's a 12-inch tall cloth doll. And then over here is the bottom feet of another doll. Life is a juggling act. But my quote goes along with Jack, and it says, "A box without hinges, key, or lid, yet golden treasures inside is hid." And that's by J.R.R. Tolkien. So that's the quote I'm going to use, and I'm actually going to use my quote with the label maker. I'm going to sit down while I'm doing this. I thought I would do Lisa's Pick 10 tonight, and then I want to bop over and work with Aunt Beck and do her, on Wednesday night, she did what she's calling a dirty dozen, and it's actually like a Pick 10, only she has more prompts. I think she has 12 prompts, and she made postcards, and I'm feeling like making postcards. So that's kind of what I want to do tonight. I want to work in my angel book, which won't take very long at all. So let's see what's going on in chat. Tilda says, "Congratulations, Lisa." Cindy Utter. Hi, Cindy. Welcome, my lady. Cindy, you were on with Peg on Art Joy of Sharing yesterday, and I completely missed it. I completely missed it. So I need to go back and look at that. I'll bet it was a fun chat. Sue says she'll join Lisa's group. Artsploration with Mark says, "Oh my God, we're doing art dolls for our chat and art next Friday? Are you doing art and chat next Friday? What time, Mark? Is that a scheduled chat? If it's a scheduled chat, let me know." As long as it's not at 7:30. If it's at 7:30, I might come and crash your party from my live. Janet says, "Oh, how exciting. Let me pop over and request a sub." And Kathy says, "Trying to find it, Lisa. Hi, guys." Hi, Miss Allie K. Welcome. Miss Allie K is, I always think of you as my Wisconsin friend, Miss Allie K, for some reason. I just love saying your name. And Beck says she's joined. Do you ever go on Twitter? Are you asking me, Miss Allie K? Yes, I do go on Twitter, mostly to read. And I never did find the message that you sent me, but it's the Meri Atelier. I'll have to get my Twitter ID and post it for you. I can't do that right here, but yes, I do. And mostly I read Twitter. I don't do a lot of posting except for when I like a video. I notice that it always puts a message out on Twitter that I like such and such a video. And when I upload my videos, it puts it out on Twitter. But I really don't Twitter to tweet. I don't tweet a lot other than that. Hi, Laura. Welcome. I'll bet it was fun, Cindy. I'm going to go back and look at it. I hope to have more time now that I got my boho tags done. And I'm ahead on my travel journal. So I'm kind of getting myself out of that corner that I painted myself into. I still got things that I need to get done, but I'm getting there. Janet's telling Lisa she can't find her new group. Once you find it, Janet, why don't you post a link to Lisa's group? And then if anybody wants to join, they can. I don't mind if you post a Facebook link to Lisa's group for people to join. Kathy says, "Hi, Cindy." 2 p.m., Mark? Is that Central Standard Time or Eastern Time, or I suppose you'll probably be posting it in the Creative Arts Collaboration group. I'll just have to remember to watch for it because I would love to see that. This will be my second art doll. The first one you did about 2 years ago. And Mark was actually the person who suggested, and as long as we're talking about art dolls, let me grab him. Let me grab our art doll to be. What happened to him? Oh, come on, he's over here. So here he is. And, you know, I called him Pierre. Somebody suggested the name of Pierre, and I love that name, but I couldn't settle on the last name. This was just a scrap tassel I made. I could not settle on a last name, and it hit me. It hit me. He's gonna be Papa Pierre. Papa, you know, I kind of French. Papa Pierre Pincushion. So he'll be Papa Pierre PC. And Peg Robinson donated a face for Papa. And I dyed the hair from a brown to kind of like a gray color last week. So he's going to kind of have a curly gray hair, something like that. I might make him a beard because I've got a lot here. Maybe Papa needs a beard maybe. I might have to dye some more. Yep, he needs a beard. And then Aunt Beck donated a hat, and we've settled on this red one. And then afterwards, I was reading the chat replay, Aunt Beck, where you said I could dye the hat. So I might be doing that. I kind of like red, but I might make it a two-toned hat or maybe put some sort of a belt around it. I'm not real sure. I'm not planning on working with this tonight, other than showing you. I think he does need a beard, and I also have these funny eyeglasses that I'm not going to put on his face permanently. I think I'm just going to let him be hanging around the neck. So, so if I want to put him on his nose, I can. But Papa Pierre PC, that's going to be the head of our companion for Penelope. Do I have him in frame here? There he is. And of course this is on a chain. It will just kind of be hanging around his neck. But I was asking Mark what I was going to do, because I think it was Laura who suggested that we make the body of the pincushion doll to be a ink bottle. And I was asking Mark for his suggestion of how we were going to do that, and he suggested carving a niche out of a styrofoam ball. Now, I was at Walmart this week, and I found a styrofoam ball, but they were too big. So hopefully I'm going to get out to Hobby Lobby next week, hopefully, and hopefully I'll find some smaller, maybe 2-inch ones. The ones I was looking at was like 4 inches round, and he would have been way too big for Penelope. So that's kind of where Papa Pierre is. I'm reading chat here. Hi, Tina. Just stopping by for a little bit. Well, okay, you're welcome. You're welcome in here. I know Friday nights are busy for folks, so you're welcome to stay as long as you can. Looks like Lisa has approved Sue's. Type the name of the group out for her. It's not coming up. There it is. Thanks, Aunt Beck. So this is Lisa at My Eclectic Life. Started a Facebook group, and she's inviting folks to join. So there you go. There's the link. Not chatting, Vicky says. Just glazing beads. Yes. Vicky, Glazing Beads, my bead instructor, and I'm getting things cleared off my desk so I can try out those new beading tools that she sent me, those roller bead tools to roll beads with. I can't wait to try them. Hi Nipsey, welcome. I'm kind of catching up on chat here. A 5 o'clock shadow. On Pierre. I'm afraid Penelope would be wanting to get the razor out for that. That's funny, Aunt Beck. We're talking about Papa Pierre, a beard or a 5 o'clock shadow. Miss Allie K says, interesting. I just retweeted my tweet. Maybe you'll be able to see it now. I can't see it on the phone where I'm reading my chat over here. And I've got my other phone up above. But after, Miss Allie K, is it something that you can email to me at the Meri Atelier at gmail.com? Just THE.MERI.ATELIER at gmail.com. If you can email it to me rather than tweet it, that might be better. I might get it, be more apt to get it. At the Meri Atelier. I don't know if caps matter. I'm not sure I put mine in caps. I'll check the Meri Atelier. I'll check Miss Allie K. I should probably start using my Twitter and Instagram and all of that and putting it in my link tree. Anyway, what's going on with my notifications? It's updating stuff. Let me clear all this. You know, see, that's why I think that sometimes I lose my data connection. I don't know if you noticed, but on my notifications up here, it was updating an application in the background. So I should probably go out there and turn off my updates while I'm on Wi-Fi on this old phone. It's, at least when I'm doing my live chat. But I think sometimes that's why I lose my data connection, because it's trying to do so much in the background. Lisa says she's talking to Suze. Thank you, Becky. It does come up in my search. Oh, good, Janet. You found it. Tilda says he looks so French. Yeah, and he's an English gardener. Really his persona is an English gardener, but we're calling him Papa Pierre. So maybe maybe he crossed the channel from France into England for some reason or another. We'll have to do a mind map on how he got from France to England, but not tonight. Lisa says, I would love it if you'd post anything you do in Mary's live or Becky's in her group, or any art you do at all. So Lisa is inviting you to post your art in her group. Once you join, there's Aunt Beck dropped the link to it. Hi, Peg. Welcome. Peg Robinson. Welcome, welcome. Aunt Beck forgot to take her morning meds, and it's almost 8 o'clock, Aunt Beck. Maybe you didn't need them today. Lisa, can I post my goodies on your page as well? And I bet the answer to that is yes. I hope so, Vicki. We're talking about the bead rollers. I can't wait to try them out and try out the different sizes. And you know what, Vicki? Vicki and I were chatting about the flat beads, and she made some puffy square beads. And I'm thinking that if you put a lot of layers on those puffy square beads, I'm thinking that if I just don't use as many layers, that it could still be a flat bead, because you do a lot of folding of that. And I was thinking on my wax paper, or even like I think you did you do washi tape or a tissue paper bead, and you were showing us how easy it was to squish it. I'm thinking that if I squish some of my beads, I don't have a wax paper bead out, but I was playing with squishing it. And my little wax paper cylinder bead that I could flatten it out, and then I took my bone folder and creased it, and that kept it from poofing back up again. So I might try that. I'm asking Becky. I'm saying I want some flat beads to put in my art journals. We're saying hello to folks here. Hi, Katrina. Welcome. Let's see. Did I miss you coming in here? Somebody said hello to you, so I'll echo it. Hello, Katrina. Hi, Judith. Judith is in our traveling journal swapped with Aunt Beck's Creations. So she's got my journal now, and she's ready to send it off. And Judith, I worked again on Lori's. So I'll have it out to you probably by Monday. Hi, Debbie. Welcome, Debbie Epps. Debbie does live streams. Debbie, and I think I asked you before if you had a schedule, and I think you said you didn't have one right now because you're just like on a school break or a summer break, taking a break from classes. But I bopped into Debbie Epps' watercolor. I think you were doing a penguin this week. That was fun to watch. So you might want to watch for Debbie Epps when she goes live with her impromptus. Whoops. I don't want to block anybody. If I accidentally block you, it's an accident unless I've specifically said you blocked. Oh, there you are, Katrina. Welcome. Welcome to our live session. This is really a nice group of folks here tonight. You'll enjoy it here. Hi, Rose. Rose always gives everybody a big general hi. Oh, Messy Table Studio says, no wallpaper beads with scrapbook paper. Well, you showing us how you squished them one night. How that it was so weak that you could squish it. One day, one video. Tabitha is Aunt Beck's mascot now, a little kitty cat. She's talking to Rose. Katrina says she's on a lot of channels, but she never came into a stream, and no one had the courtesy to speak or say hello, goodbye. Well, Katrina, welcome, hello. I won't say goodbye because I usually stream probably until about 10:30. Sometimes I go late, and look, I'm updating my apps again in the background. Let me clear that out. Ha! But you're very welcome in here, Katrina. You'll find that the people who come in here are some of the nicest gals. You'll get to know them. And guys, now we've got Mark, and Ian Jackson comes in here on occasion. So we've got a few guys coming in here. And I think Mark B came in here last week, and I thought it was Mark Muir. So I get you two mixed up. I think I missed somebody. Peg said hello to Faith. Kathy Whitney. Okay, Katrina says, that's fine. I would love to purchase the paint and whatever you are all doing, but I don't understand what it is you are doing. I would love to do a journal work with you. So Katrina, I would tell you to, when you come in here, and Aunt Beck has a live on Wednesday night, and Lisa goes live on Monday nights, but whatever live you're in, rather than, if you don't understand what's going on, just sit and watch for a while, because usually you just pick it up. What I'm doing is a reverse collage out of a magazine art journal that we created from, well, actually it was created and gifted to me by and then it was glued together, the front to the back. All the front part of this magazine is all the top part of the magazine is at the front, and all the bottom part of the magazine is at the back. Then we have pages like this. Now this page has not been worked on, but we're doing a project called Reverse Collage, and that's really a project by Dee Dee Willingham, if you've heard about her. And what we do is we'll take paint, craft paint. You can get this craft paint, you can get it at Walmart or Hobby Lobby, whatever. And it's pretty inexpensive craft paint. You can get it at Walmart for 2 ounces for 50 cents. This is, and that is Apple Barrel. This is Deco Art, and it runs you all the way from $1.19 to $1.39. Or they might have a sale on it and you end up paying 89 cents a bottle for it, something like that. So it's not expensive paint. It's craft paint and it's matte, which means that it's not glossy. And then we're doing what we call reverse collage. And what we do is we paint out everything on the page here that we don't want, rather than gluing something down on the page. Like say that this piece of yellow paper was a picture and we wanted to collage it down, we would actually glue it down and then work around it. In this case, we're painting out everything on the page except for the pictures that we want to keep. And that's what I've done on this page. I decided that I want to keep this art doll magazine and the journaling over here. Then what and you'll see reverse collage done in a lot of different ways. I use my fingers to put the paint on. Some people will use baby wipes. Some people will use paint brushes. They'll work in different books and journals and all of that. Let me show you. I'm really kind of talking to Katrina here, kind of explaining what I'm doing here. Let me show you a finished page, and not that one. I want to show you the Tisha Moore one because it's so, I should mark that. Tisha Moore one. Of course, just because I want to show it, now it's harder to find it. Come on, Tisha, where are you? Well, fiddlesticks. There it is. I'm getting there. Hold on. Hold on. Here. This is a finished page layout here. And what I did was I came in and I did all my reverse collage. That's what you see in the background here. Then the next thing I did was choose a quote. Like for this page, I chose this quote, which matches. Quote says, "A box without hinges, key, lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid." And that quote is by J.R.R. Tolkien. So here's the page that I've actually finished. And I collaged everything in the background. Then I picked my quote, which I have in the labels here. And the name of this doll was Dare to Wish, so I made 3 wishes here. Here, here, and here. Then I came in with my fine line paint applicator, which is a bottle that has a nozzle, and then I just filled it with craft paint. And I came in here and did all the embellishment around there. Now that is not the only way, that is on whatever I did with it now. Where did he go off to? He was probably where Tisha Moore is. All right, now I can't find either of them. There's Tisha Moore's. What did I do with that quote? Maybe I'll work on a different page because I can't find the quote. How can I lose it in 3 inches of space? It's because I'm live. What did I do with it? Oh, I put it up here. All right, and I'm going to do my quote using this label maker. So I'm going to turn it on, and let's see. a space, a box without, WITHOUT. I hope that that's the right size. We'll see. That's good. So a box without hinges, HINGES space. Whoops, there's a comma. Well, I'm not going to do the comma. I don't even know if it has commas on here. Huh. This is a pretty simple label maker. KEY space or lid, LID. LID. This takes a little time, but I don't have a whole lot of other things planned, so I thought we would just do this tonight. Oops. Yet golden treasure inside is hid. YET space. Okay, I'm back. I don't know how long I was buffering. Sorry about that, guys. Yep, I always try to come back. I lose my data connection. Thank you, Allie K. Miss Allie K says I'm back. I was sitting here reading off my label. Okay, all I have to do is the JR, whoops, let's go back. All I have to do is the attribution to JRR token here. JRR. You probably fell while I was reading all this quote here. Probably saved you a lot of boredom. TOL KIEN. All right. So much for that. Now let's turn this off. Put this aside. Now let me look at chat here. Katrina, Peg, and Shell C have a Thursday morning chat called Art Joy of Sharing. If you're ever on Thursday mornings, Peg Robinson and Shell C, and you'll look in here. I don't know if she's still here. Cindy Utter was on there last week, and let's see, Barb Owens goes live the first Friday of the month now. Barb Owens is really popular. She has a lot of people in her chat, and it goes really fast. So once you get in there and get to know people, the way to do that, to get people to talk to you, is start talking to them and address them by name, and most of the time people will respond back to you, and then you'll start getting to know folks. My chat is a little bit slower, and I kind of like it that way because we can sit and get to know each other. All right, I'm just talking to Katrina here. Hi, Abstract Possibilities. Welcome. I want to call you Deb. Do I have your name right? I probably won't see your answer till I get way down there. Can you teach me what to do with your art journal, Katrina says. Well, usually the art journal, what to do with them, well, you can do a lot of things with them, but most of the fun of the art journal is the process of doing the art journal pages itself. Once they're done, they're kind of done, and you can use them as reference, or the art journals have a lot of different purposes. You can journal your emotions, or if you're not into journaling your emotions, you can just journal using different techniques like trying out different products, or you can journal to around the theme to tell a story. You can do a lot of different things with your art journals. What you need to do really is just plug art journal into your YouTube search engine and just go start watching art journal videos, and you'll see hundreds and hundreds of ways that people do art journaling. So there's not one specific way. I get tied up into different things, like I'm going through Dee Dee Willingham's Society of Idea Collectors. And there we're doing art journaling in the idea that we're collecting ideas. And we're doing mind mapping and all the different little projects that come up with that. Painty papers. Al John and I think Janet is doing a lot of painty papers where they're just painting, they get out a book. There's my dictionary out here. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Like I started it. Let me get it out here. Hold on a second. The dictionary's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. Like a book that you're no longer using, and I chose a dictionary. And you gotta have some courage. Use a book you know you're no longer going to use, because if you do a painty paper art journal, you're going to paint the pages. And this is one that I did. In fact, this is the first page that I did in this. And then the idea is to create your own paper, so if you're working on a project, you might tear this paper out later and use it as collage. I got a couple pages in here. This is another one I did. So the purpose of this art journal would be to create painty papers to use in other projects. Oh. Loved your blue oxide with the ink lift video. I'm catching up on chat here. Hi, Candy. Welcome. I just checked and I was unsubbed from your channel. She's talking to Candy. No wonder I haven't seen anything from you for a while. Boy, I'll tell you, I've been rechecking my channel list too. On my phone, I got my little subscription list, and then up at the top it has a menu, and I can press the option that says all. And then I just kind of run down and make sure that I'm subscribed to people that I think I'm subscribed to. But I'm subscribed to something like 500 channels, so if I haven't watched you for a while, it's a good chance that they may have unsubscribed me. Mark says Faith is one of his friends and that he can chat with. Hi, Faith. Welcome. If you're still in here, I'm kind of behind in catching up on chat. Okay. Miss Allie K said she just emailed me. I'll check it after chat, Miss Allie K. Lori loves Montana. Hi, Lori. Welcome. You can tell I'm way behind here and catching up on everybody. Candy Tiggs says, Beck, I haven't done my channel lately. The boys are home from summer. Yeah, got summer going on. probably have to shift, Mary. Don't know what you're talking about, Peg. Lisa says, I beat you there, Becky. Katrina says, thank you very much, Mary. We'll be happy to be a part of your group. Yay! You're sure welcome here, Katrina. All right. Yeah, you were all buffering. I'm to where we buffered and I lost my data connection. Hi, Tanya. Welcome, Tanya. I am way behind in chat. I'm going to zoom up ahead here. Rose is talking. Tanya's talking. Jen says, I have the same label maker. It's about $20 at Walmart. Yes, that's where I got mine, Jen, was at Walmart, my label maker. Hi, G. Brody, if you're still here, welcome. She had to leave for a bit, Cindy said. Welcome back, Cindy. Katrina, lots of art and art journal. Use the composition books like kids in school. Just glue 2 pages together. Let me stop and show you one that I received from Gina Ahrens again. Gina has been cleaning out her studio, and she had a lot of things left over, and she said she'd mail things, and I said, well, if you mail things to me, I'll pay the postage. She did, and I got a nice box of things from her. I got this journal from her, which is a composition book like what Debbie X is telling Katrina. And this was created by Gina Ahrens. This was not anything I made, but it started its life as a composition book. And Gina went through and she glued a couple pages together here. So, and I think she crinkled them on purpose too. So, yay. And then she decided she didn't want to work in it, so she sent it along to me. So now I have a composition book art journal to work in, and it's completely blank. But that's an example of a composition book art journal, a blank one. Mary, I work in my books every day. You do, Janet? Cool. Hi, Fanciful Fun Crafts. Welcome. Candy says, I've been missing people too. I think they're talking about channels. Tanya says, Katrina, my art journal daily has been all more abstract paintings than some I have done. Yeah, Tanya's been doing daily art journaling, and she's talking about abstract. She does a lot of really nice pages. I've been watching you, Tanya. Hi, Crafty Grandma. Welcome. I must be 10 miles behind chat. Rose says her eyes are acting up. Oh, Rose, well, you can sit and listen. G. Brody says she's still here. Yay. All right. Tanya left, I think. Oh, Tanya said goodbye. Lisa, we will be coming that way next year. I don't know what they're talking about. But, hi, Shay. Welcome. Says it's her first time here. All right. I think I'm caught up with chat. Whew. I miss so much. I miss so much of your guys' chat. Let's go back to my quote. Hinges, key, or lid. Yet go a box without hinges, key, or lid. I'm just going to start putting this down. What I like about these labels is they have the back of the paper already split so that you can get a hold of them fairly easy. I've cut my fingernails, so it's kind of hard, but this is a clear label. This is not white paper. This is clear, so let's see. I'm just going to put it here. A box without, and then I'm going to hinges, key, or lid. Hinges, key, or lid. I think I'll put that down. And this is pretty long, yet golden treasure inside is hid. I think I want that over here. Only I think I'm going to snip it in half. And my scissors here. yet golden treasure. I'm going to snip it there. So I hope everyone has had a good week. I got my boho tag sent out this week. That was my big success of this week. And I'm ahead on my Traveling Art Journal, which are both swaps in Aunt Beck's group. Aunt Beck's Creations, her group, she limits it to a certain number of people to keep the group small. But I don't think Lisa's doing that, at least yet, so if you want to join Lisa's group, though, I would say go do it. I'm going to do it right after chat. Or Lisa, if you want to add me, you can. Just go out there and add Meridel Abrams to your group, because you know I want to be a part. All right. So let's get all these little scraps out of the way. So I was going to do, I think I'll still use black. Let's get the quote out of the way. And, yeah, hook my phone back up. Let's see. They're welcoming Shay. Janet scrolled Lisa's Facebook group again. Don't stick it down in the wrong order, Mary. I think I got it right this time, Aunt Beck, but I know what you're saying. A box without hinges, key, or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. And that's by J.R.R. Tolkien. A box without lid holds no secrets, Mark says. You know, that's probably true. Is that a quote from somebody, or is that a Mark Muir quote? Hi, Mary Beth. Klein, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You're new to us tonight. I know you from Facebook, though. So welcome, welcome. Melinda Lewis, welcome. Hi, Mary, celebrating our 33rd anniversary and daughter's birthday, popping by. Happy anniversary, Melinda. Happy anniversary, 33 years. That is something to celebrate. And your daughter's birthday. And you took the time to stop and say hello. Happy anniversary. Cindy says, what is Miss Mary up to tonight? Mostly reading chat. All right, I am actually working in the Art Doll magazine, Cindy, right now. I was showing Papa Pierre. I decided our male art doll that's going to be the companion for Penelope. We're calling him Pierre, but I couldn't settle on a last name, but I'm going to call him Papa Pierre, which sounds very French, but his persona is going to be an English gardener. So we're going to have to do a mind map or come up with a good reason how a French person found his way to England to be an English gardener, but now he's over here in the United States, so he's got a history. I'm not sure what it is. So what kind of on Tisha Moore's I did dangles. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to repeat how he's got, maybe I'll just hold it up. Around his collar, he's kind of got this square, I want to call it a netting. It's not a lace. It's just like, it's a square netting. So I think I'm going to kind of try to repeat that in here a little. Let's see what happens. And let's see what happens. And I'm not going to worry too much about it being perfect. I'm just going to go for it here. I'm just going to do some diagonal lines till I get to his head, and then I'm going to do the same in here. So this is kind of mimicking the texture of his collar. And I think I'll come down. I need to do more in these art journals rather than just the background paint. I need to get in there and start putting in the quotes and doing the detail work so they'll eventually get done. Let's see, let's move this over a little. And I think I'm just going to keep going here. And you can see that on here, my fine line paint applicator, this is the 18 gauge nozzle. It's got nothing but black craft paint in it. And sometimes it skips on me, but I don't care, because this is irregular in here anyway. And sometimes when I start out, it gives me that big black dot at the beginning. That doesn't bother me either. You just keep going with it. It's only when you want to do things perfectly that stuff bothers you. And in these journals, I'm not about doing things perfectly. Let's see, I think I'll grow up a little on this page. Kind of repeat it there. Okay, now let's I'm going to make mine diagonal even though his is square. There'll be squares, but they're on the diagonal. This is really easy to do too because it's just lines. It's just lines. It's just paint. It's just a magazine that's been cut in half. And if you're saying anything to me, I'm not reading comments yet. Okay, let's bring it back over this way. Yeah, I'm going to come this way. Whoops, come on. It's a little bit harder to do it that way. Now he doesn't have dots, but I've got to have some dots because I've got kind of dots around in this area here where I started and stopped. And I kind of like that. I'm just going to put some more dots. Well, no, let's put, I like to frame it, so I like to put a black. Just let that paint ooze out. Just let it flow out. If it's wiggly, it's wiggly. Just kind of letting it drip out. And one thing, I've said this before when I'm doing the fine line paint applicators, if you drag your nozzle of your fine line paint applicator through wet paint, you will plug up that nozzle and it's really hard to work with. So I try to keep my nozzle above the page. Now I wasn't doing that all the time on here, and I probably should have. I want more dots. I'm just going to go in and put in some random dots. Gotta have those dots. They just add to the page. And this little gal with her legs hanging down, I'm just gonna let it be what it is. Now, sometimes, I don't know if you can see this or not, but sometimes my nozzle will clog up because it's got a gunk in it. And that's because that paint gets old, and that's what it is right now. I don't know if I can finish. Let's see. Let's see if Penelope will give me one of her pins. Oh, I'll stop right here. Here's that bead that I flattened. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me hold it up. I'm waiting for it to me to catch up on my little phone. And I dropped it. It's a cylinder bead that I made, but I squished it. I flattened it out, and then I took my bone folder and just ran it up and down the sides to make it flat. And then I put my pin through it just to keep it in my pin cushion. And I was thinking that would be a good bead for the journals, like that. I don't know. I am a baby beader. I was going to get a pin here and unplug that nozzle. Yeah. Sometimes if you don't use fresh paint, and my black paint is getting old, you know how acrylic craft paint will get gunky and gooey inside. And if that gets caught in your nozzle, then it can plug things up. Let's see if that helped me any. It wants to come out, but it's gunky in there. Look at that. Can you see? I'm just pulling that. Ew! I'm going to have to take it into the sink and clean it out. So that means I'm going to quit on this. That's why I always say try to use fresh paint when you fill your fine line paint applicators, because those nozzles are fairly thin. It's time to quit on this anyway, huh? I'm going to put it aside to dry. You guys are probably bored stiff. There's my eyelets. Let me put this across the room. Whoa! Don't want to smear it. Okay. The other thing I wanted to work in tonight was my Angels in Art book, and this goes fast because I'm just doing reverse collage and just bringing the paint out to, I'm going to go to one here. I'm doing it all in gold, and then I'm just bringing the paint out to the edge of the page, and it goes fast. I think I need to zoom out. Hold on. That's as far as it'll go. Now, I have been using Speedball screen printing ink. And, of course, I'm bad with not cleaning the rims. And I keep saying, if you get your scissors right down underneath of the rim, that one won't work because it's too thick. Maybe this one will work. Right down underneath of the rim and pry up. What happened to my Tim Holtz scissors? They're the ones I like. I like Tim Holtz scissors, but I've been using them. And I don't know what I did with them, of course. I don't know if this will work because it's not. I'll bend it. But you get your scissors right underneath of the rim and you just kind of pry up on it. Sit down. Of course, when I want to show it to you guys, then it's not working. But you just kind of pry up on that lid. Where's my Tim Holtz scissors? I get mad when I can't find things. I've been working on too many projects. What did I do with those? You're going to see me doing what Aunt Becky did pretty soon. There. There we go. You get right underneath of the rim of that lid with your scissors. And I like to use the Tim Holtz ones because they fit pretty good. But the reason these lids get stuck, and I know the Vaseline technique, but I never seem to get it done. There. The reason they get stuck is because you get paint in there and you get paint around the edge and then it seals it shut. When you get your scissors underneath of the rim of that lid, you're just breaking the seal. But I like my Tim Holtz scissors to do that because they fit better. They're good scissors. I call them my studio scissors. And I was sharing that in one of the videos, and I got a comment, and it said, "Don't ruin your scissors." I'm going, but these are my studio scissors. I use them for everything. All right. I'm just talking. Ooh, I think I'll do this one. I think I'll do this page because it's got a lot of gold tones in it. This book is all about angels in art. Looks like I've already started on that. I don't know why I'm worried about getting paint on the underneath page, but evidently I am. Oh, I did this one already, so it probably wouldn't hurt. But all we have to do is to paint around this side. And this is reverse collage too, only I do not use my fingers to do it. I use a paintbrush. Get out a paintbrush here. And all I do is paint the sides out. Whoops. Get a little paint. I need a desk that's 6 feet deep. What I like about the screen printing ink is that it's transparent enough that I can read the text underneath. So if I want to read about the painting that's going on here, and I'm not touching the paintings yet. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this book. Right now, my first step is just bringing out the color to the edge of the page with the gold ink. Ooh. Ooh, I love it. I love it. That's all there is to it. But this is about the only time I get this stuff done, is in the live session. Spent more time getting the jar open than I did painting the page. All right, so let me set this aside. That was easy enough. The hardest part is finding where I'm going to put it. Over here. Now I think what I want to do is, I started this project, well, I got a couple things I want to do. I got a couple things I want to do. I'll get them bringing all over here at once. I have to keep things across the room because I don't have enough room on the table for everything on my desk. Let's do a couple pages in Cindy's glue book. Let's set this aside. Cindy signs Utter. I don't know if she's still in here. She's been in here earlier tonight. Let me catch up with chat. Yeah, I want to do pick 10. Lisa's pick 10 tonight, and I want to work on Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen pick 10. She made postcards out of them, and I'll probably do that probably about the last. Everybody's saying congrats to Melinda. Lisa, your group is growing right in front of your eyes. Cindy, there's Cindy. They were all recorded. I transferred them to my computer and lost it all. Oh, no! No, Cindy. Oh, no! Are you talking about pick 10s? I'm way behind in chat, but I see Cindy lost some. That is so frustrating. Hub sent me to my room to figure it out. It's Tolkien, Tolkein. Okay, Aunt Beck, I probably spelled it wrong. I'll go back and check. Very cool. Love you all, ladies. Thank you for joining the group, as Lisa's saying. I'm reading chat, catching up on chat. Life is too short for perfection, Debbie says. That's so true. So frustrating, Cindy. Thank you, Janet. Crafty says, you can name him Pierre du Jardin, which means Pierre of the Garden. But it's also a family name. Okay. So, Crafty Grandma, I don't know if you're still in here, but I'm reading your comment about Papa Pierre. Papa Pierre du Jardin, Gardin, which is a French word, and I'm pronouncing it entirely wrong, like I do the name of my atelier. Du Jardin, which means Pierre of the Garden. So I'm going to take you up on that, Crafty Grandma. I should write that down. Where? On my desktop here. Papa, can you see me? There. I'm looking at my own hand here. Okay, Papa Pierre Ierdujardin, which means Pierre of the Garden. Pierre of the Garden. Oh, I love that. I love that, and I think Penelope would be happy with that. But I'm keeping Papa. I like to say Papa. Which kind of sounds Italian in a way, doesn't it? Papa kind of sounds Italian. But it can be French too, but he's going to be English. Laura says, Crafty, I thought of that. Let's see if we can change your mind. You did, Laura. You both. I saw Crafty's comment, and I'm going, that's perfect. So you guys changed my mind. Or Desjardins. I like Desjardins. Or Desjardins. Don't confuse me. And Judith says, that's cool. Let's see if I can get down here to where you guys are. Peg says she needs more paper bead time. Arlene, hi Arlene. Would Vaseline or plastic wrap help? Yes, it would. But I'm stubborn. I like my scissors technique. And it works really good opening those stuck the jars of paint with my Tim Holtz scissors. But of course, when I want to show you how easy it is, I can't find my Tim Holtz scissors. And I usually have a pair of scissors around. But yeah, Vaseline or plastic wrap would help. I just don't do it. Aunt Beck says she wants the bottle upside down on the desk. And that's what she did in her Wednesday live. And I was going, Aunt Beck, get out your scissors. Crafty says that's what she does too. Wax it on the table. When you whack it down on the table like that, you are, by the force of whacking it on the table, you are breaking that seal. That's what's breaking your seal, is that when you whack it. All right. Judith says, I got a Pampered Chef jar opener that works great for opening my paints. Well, that's a good idea, Judith. Mary, mine is 4 by 8 feet. It's still a disaster. We're talking about the desk. And Beck says she always spreads out on her desk. Okay. And Beck says, you spelled it right. We're talking about token. She said, no, you spelled it right. I was saying to do... I don't know what stalagmites on your pages with the quotes. Oh, you mean like what's in the caves? Like those ice things coming down off of the ceiling of the caves or going up? Oh, those poor boys in that cave. I'm so glad that they got all those young boys and the coach. I might do that on another art journal page. Beck, that's a good idea. Wow. Congratulations, Lisa. Just got her 500th subscriber. All right. Yay. Thank you for being 501, Debbie. Oh, look at that. Your pronunciation of French is fine, Mary. I keep telling you. You know, I have to tell you, I took French in college because we had to have. You got to understand that I went to school many years ago in a small school in Nebraska, and I mean a really small school. My freshman class had 5 people in it. My graduate, and they closed the school down and consolidated it with another town close to us. And my senior class had 28 people in it. So we were really small. So there was no foreign language taught at all in our school. And when you go to the university, you were required to have so many hours of French. Not French, so many hours of a foreign language. And I took French because it's such a pretty language. And I took French class at 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, that's like getting up for Dee Dee Willingham's chats. Only Dee Dee Willingham is easier to get up for. I did okay the first semester of it. I did fine. So I have a rudimentary understanding of French. But as it got more advanced, I started falling behind because I hated getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was tired. So now you know my French disaster. Tanya says, oh, she's talking about Lisa's 500 subscribers. Crafty says she's still here, and papa or pappy is often used to differentiate the two grandfathers in a family, especially when they're all called Jean, which is Johnny, a very common name. I did not know that, Crafty. See, I learn all kinds of things from you guys. Peg, can you have a private lesson New York time? I think Vicky's is hiring Peg. I'm sort of gussy. Let's see. I know I'm so excited. I never expected to get there so fast. You are doing really great, Lisa. And your lives, you do such a good job on your lives, Lisa. I enjoy them so much. Debbie, it says, Mitzi, the aqua tin I had tonight was a magical watercolor pans I made last week. Now, see, I need to catch up on those things. And by the way, hi, Mitzi. Glad to have you in here. I probably missed you coming in. Whack, a mole. Oh, I don't know what that was. But he got whacked, whatever he was. Artsploration with Mark says, love you lives by the way everyone is so friendly. Isn't everybody friendly here, Mark? You know, I say that Friday nights, it's just like having you all over for a visit on Friday nights. I like the size of our group. It's the right size for us to sit and visit and share things and get to know each other. And yeah, I love you guys. Arlene, hi, did I say hello to you? I cleaned the jar threads and lid really well before I closed them. Mine's closed, Arlene. I didn't clean it. I only have one hand, so they absolutely have to open easy. Well, now there you go. That's understandable. And those of us who have two hands have no excuses for dirty lids. And I don't want to block you. Where in Nebraska? I grew up in Omaha in the Millard area. Oh, in Omaha? If you're asking me where I live in Nebraska, right now, I'm staying with my brother down in Harvard, which is between Lincoln and Hastings. Probably closer to Hastings than Lincoln. We're about 100 miles maybe west of Lincoln if you take Highway 6 out. So that's where I am. But I grew up, I went to high school in Shickley, Shickley. We were the Longhorns. Our colors were green and white. We were Longhorns, which, you know, the cow with the big long horns. I wasn't much into sports, but that was our mascot, was the Longhorns. Tanya says, my senior class was over 850. I don't think our town here is, I think, well, the last census, I think it was 1,000. My sister's 3 years later was over 1,000. Yeah, now you can see what a change it was for me going from a high school class of 28 people to the University of Nebraska, which at that time was like 40 or 50,000 students. I mean, I was I was lost. But I will say that I made some good friends there who helped me along. My first 6 months, I was really, well, I was quiet in high school, but I was really quiet and kind of lost my first 6 months at college. But then I say those friends found me, and, you know, I started making friends and kind of found my footing to where I was able to continue. I have like 140 some hours, university hours. But I did not get my degree. At that time, I dropped out and I went to business school because I wanted to go into the legal assistant program. And the university did not offer one at that time. It was really new. But the business school did, so I dropped out of the university and I got my associate degree. And it was a associate degree of applied science with a emphasis with the legal assistant. So that was another year and a half. And then after that, I went to another private school and took some computer courses. And then I wandered into the business world and got into computer programming. And that's how my life went. All right. I'm sure you guys all wanted to know that. Aunt Beck says her graduating class was 120. We lost 4 guys the week before graduation in a car wreck. That is so sad, Aunt Beck. And Aunt Beck, I think if you're in my age group, in that age group, we had a lot of young kids that were getting killed in car accidents. They drove fast. There was a lot of drinking and driving. The Mothers Against Drunk Driving had not formed yet. In fact, they had formed after my senior year in college. So, and that was in the 70s, sometime in the 70s, or maybe early 70s. But you know, in the 60s and 70s, there were a lot. The gal who lived next door to me in the dorm went out one Friday night with 2 guys and they never came back. They pulled out in front of a semi-truck. This is so sad. Just so sad. And I think that there were a lot more. I don't hear so much about teenage accident. I mean, you do hear about it. It's not like it never happens, but I think it happens less now with car accidents than it did when we were growing up. Ha! Whack-a-mole opening. Whack-a-mole is opening the paint lid. Thank you, Miss Allie K, for explaining that to me. Aw, thank you, Jen. See, I'm way behind in chat. You guys are way ahead of me. Debbie says she has family in Lincoln and the Syracuse area. Well, cool, Deb. Do you ever get back there to visit? Yeah, that probably was a hard graduation. Now, the kids today face things that we never faced, like, mass shootings and stuff like that, guns in school, and, we never worried about that. The young men that owned guns, even if they took them to school, they would never start shooting their students. Of course, they did own guns, but they used them to go hunting. We were the Trojans, and our colors were green and gold, Aunt Beck says. At reunions, we had all the photos of the people that passed at the front of the event and had flowers for. That's nice. Mary, I have an associate degree in public service criminal justice. Well, Aunt Beck, you could be the judge and I'll be the legal assistant. And seatbelts weren't what they are. Yes, so true. So true. Laura says, there's such good public transport in Montreal. I didn't learn to drive till I was 24. Well, I learned to drive when I was in high school, but my parents did not want me to have a car in Lincoln. I mean, you got to understand, I'm from a small town, so I could drive around in the country and drive to school. It was a small town, but my parents didn't want me to take a car to Lincoln because of the traffic and everything. So I was probably 24, 25 before I even took a car to Lincoln, and then it was an old used car. I was in my late 20s, maybe my early 30s before I was out working before I even got a decent new car. Lisa says, oh, hi, Lisa Swank. Welcome. We got two Lisas in here now. We got Lisa at My Eclectic Life and Lisa Swank. Jen Yates says, I lost a dear friend a month after we graduated junior college. He was drinking on a boat with friends. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jen. That's hard. That's really hard. Well, I think I'm up with you guys. See, if I take time to read chat, I won't have to spend so much time on the replays. Let's do a little in Cindy's glue book. So I can get a little done every week. Finish it. And Cindy sent all these really neat fussy cuts. These are mine. I'll put them aside. Now, let's put this aside. Now let's open it up. So, I was looking at this. This actually looks like paper beads. I don't know what this is that she sent. It looks like it might be backpacks. Yeah, it's backpacks. This fussy cut. But it looks to me like it's a barrel full of paper beads. I'm going to put it, last week we did this stained glass page, which I love. I might put some journaling on there, maybe edge it in black, but I love that. We did another one with that owl. That owl was just stole my heart. Let's go to it. Where is it? It's not there. Where's the owl? He is so cute. Here. Let me get this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. He's so cute. He opens up his wings like this. Yeah, and Cindy sent this lavender field here. So, I love that. I probably won't do any more to this. I might write something along the edge. But let's figure out what I'm going to do with these. See what else I have here. Well, I don't know. Now Cindy wouldn't stop and think about this. She would just start gluing, but Meri is not like that. Meri has to, that was a, I think that was left over. I'm pulling out the stencils. She sent some stencils that she made. Pull them out. Oh, here's a little tag. It's so cute. I should probably zoom in just a little so you guys can see better. Let me zoom in. Hi, Picola. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, I like this one too. I really do like that. And I like that. Let's find a page to put them on. See, I started this glue book before I got all these neat images from Cindy. So now we have to find space for them. I don't like those clocks. I think I'll glue over them. Art auctions. Telephone. Ooh, I like that though. I'm going to cover up these clocks with something. This is again part of her calendar. I like that. It's so neat when you get images from other people because they chose them and you don't know what's in there. And it's like, oh, it's like going through a button box. Now this, did that come from Cindy? I don't think so. I got these cards from, did I get these from Cindy? I was thinking that they would make really nice coins for my December daily coin swap. I'm going to keep those out. They must have come from Cindy because they're in here. See, Meri has to go through it. Ooh, I love this one too. I love the little tags. Meri just can't just grab and paste. Meri has to grab and say, will this work? Ooh, I like that. Oh, this. Here we go. Here we go. Meri's decided. Let's put this aside for a minute. See, I want to cover these clocks up. I don't like the clocks. This is going in here. Yeah. All right. Let's get to work, Meri. You're wasting time. Good night, Laura. Did Crystal come in on me? Hi, Crystal. Oh, you sent those Santa Claus cards to me, Cindy? Yay. Well, thank you very much because I think I'm going to swap them out. Oh, here's the hard part. Which side am I going to use? Can't see it. I love this side, but I like this side better. All right, Cindy. I don't have a printer available right now, so this is just going to get glued down. I made my decision, and I'm going to stick with it. Because it's got glue smeared all over it. If I shut my eyes and glue it down fast, I'll forget about it. And I'm sitting in a squeaky chair. Sorry about that. I might have to get out some WD-40 and squish it on that squish it out on that chair. I do love these. I love these. Where's my... Thank you for these, Cindy. I appreciate it very much. Fussy cuts. I think what I'm going to do, if Cindy's in here listening to me, she can hold me to it. I'm going to look for a history book. I have to find a good one that has some good images in it. And I think I'll cut out nothing but history images and send them to Cindy. She may not like them, but she's going to get them. But I have to find the book first, so don't, it's not going to happen right away, Cindy. Unless I get lucky. And I'm not planning on doing much more garage sailing. I might go to thrift stores. I enjoy my thrift stores. I'm just going to tear this if I can. Maybe I'll put that up there. Put that down there. I just didn't like this stuff. I'm going to glue over it. And Tanya sent me a, I'm not using it yet. I'm still using one that I already had opened. Tanya sent me an extreme glue stick. So I'm kind of fixed there for a little while. Now I'll be going up to Grand Island next week. I'm going to check Walmart again and see if their super Walmart has. Our Walmart didn't have the extreme ones out. They had all the others out, but they didn't have any extreme ones. So it may be they just didn't have all their school supplies out. It's still kind of early. It's July. But I guess if you're going to buy school supplies, I like that. That took care of it. Now, what I also like is this image. And where's my scissors? I put them away. And I got to hunt for my Tim Holtz ones. Sometimes I pack my scissors in the bag that I take out to the front porch when I go out in the mornings. They might be in that bag. I pack my travel case to go out to the front porch. I'm gonna put that right up there. It fits. I take a book. I take my Mornings with Meri art journal. I take a book. I take my phone. I take my scribble journal. Whoa! I lost it. There it is. I guess I'm getting down to the end of this one. Vicki at Messy Table Studio calls these, when they get down to the end, she calls them diggers. Vicki, my digger broke. They've still got quite a bit of glue left in it. She calls them diggers because you have to dig in there and get the rest of that glue. And she was showing me one day all the diggers she had left. She said, Meri, look. I'm going, yeah, you got some glue sticks. And she says, what are these? Glue sticks? They're diggers. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I love this image. That I think what I'm going to do, if I can, I've got glue. Let me wipe my hands off here. The glue off of my hands. Trim the top of this. And I'm not the best with cutting circles, let me tell you. I need lots of practice. There. I like that. But I think I'm going to put it down here. I want something in there. I like that bingo card peeking out. Now it's a matter of packing stuff in here. I put it like, how'd I have it? Like that. Like that, like that. Like that. See, I have to make things fit. I have to make them fit. I know you want to be glued down, but I love the texture of these images. Put that right down there. That right in there. And this will probably be the only page that I work on in here. And I was going to do some ATCs, but I think I'll skip that because I think maybe I'll go right next to the pick 10 next. Put that in there. That's kind of the way it goes for me. I have all this stuff I want to do and never enough time to do it all. You just do what you can when you can. Let's see. What did I do with it here? I like this. I think I'll put it down right there. I do like that. Shall I put it over a little? Yes. Now I got a little bit there and a little bit there. Ooh, I like that fan. What else do I have in here? What's going on in chat? Janet, Mary's got a mark making tool and that empty glue stick. Oh yeah, look at that. It doesn't go up anymore. The little round thing is, or maybe it's up as high as it'll go and needs to go down, but yeah, mark making tool, but I'll keep the little thing in there till I use all the glue. Let's see, I want to find some more. Ooh, those are nice, but they're not going to go on this page. I like that. Ooh, do I like that? I want something I can trim off. I'm in the zone. The glue book zone. The glue book zone. Yeah, this is about the only time I get glue booking done anymore is in our live session. I'm going to have to just sit down and start doing some glue book videos. It isn't like I don't have any images. I got one more up here. I think I'm going to save those tags for another page. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. I like it, but I'm not going to put it on that page. Ooh, that's a neat clock. Unless you spread your wings. Oh, that goes on this page. I love it. Unless you spread your wings. Perfect. Cindy, these images are so neat. Unless you spread your wings. And I'm still looking for something. Carrots. I know these are carrots. Oh. Huh. I like that. Never. Never. I'm going to save the never. Where's my scissors? Got buried. I'm going to save the never, but we'll just save them on that. Put that right there. Yep, that's where it goes. Oops. I'm going to have to get out Tanya's glue stick, it looks like. I'll put that right in here. And got a little line there. I think I'll just kind of trim this. Yay! Now I got some at the top. Let's see what that's from my trimming. Let's see. See, this is how I glue book. Everything gets up. I love that. Oh, home, that blessed word which opens to the human heart the most perfect glimpse of heaven and helps to carry it thither as on angel wings. That's going in here someplace, but not tonight. Let's see what I got here. Kind of straighten them out a little. I may not have anything up there. I might have to just mark it, which I think I will. Let's put all of these back in here. Whee! This was fun. I sure do enjoy glue booking, especially when I didn't have to do all the fussy cutting. Thank you, Cindy, for all these images. I'm going to keep that. Keep that. There's a couple of other images that fell out over here that I kept out, too. See these tags? I kind of like that tag on there. Here, let's mark this up here. I can't see what I'm doing. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a scribbly line to border it. Then what I'm going to do, let me reach over here and get my punch. Where's my tag? Where's my tag? Let's find the tag. If I put it, probably put it right back in here. I had the elephant one. Here it is. I like him. He's going to go in there. I like this one too, but I'll use it on another page. And here's all the stencilings. She sent me another stencil, but I've been using it. All right. Let's, you know, I'm going to put so that when I get old and gray, I'll remember who gave that tag to me. Which means tomorrow morning when I'm looking at it. And let's just give this page a punch. Put that back in my... Here's the little one. Woohoo! I have no idea what time it is. Thread one through there. I've only punched one page. Penelope, where are you? Right in front of you, Mary. Of course, I put the wrong one in. Well, I suppose if I pull this one over this way. There we go. Love it. I love it. Yay! Where's the cap? Here it is. I would say that glue stick is turning into a digger. There we go. I set everything out. I honestly do. Here it is. Do you want to see the boho tags? I haven't got them. Well, I got some of them on the ring. This is mine. I don't have it on the ring yet. I still have to put a floor on mine, and I need a tag in here. My tea box tag. It's here someplace, and my flower's here someplace. So it's not on the ring yet, but these are on the ring except for Rose's. Rose's didn't get a punch. She punched the first part, but she didn't punch the back. And no, I guess, no, they're not on the ring. Yeah, they are. This one, I put some of them on the ring and then I stopped. That's what happened. Here, let's put this back in here. Okay. This one came from Linda. Isn't that cool? And I zoomed out. Let's zoom out a little. There. This one came from Linda. So cool. So pretty. I think I'm going to have to find a way to keep these tags from, maybe get out my bobby pins or something, because when I flip these, my little tags fall out. And these need to go on the ring. These were sent to me extra, I think, by Ruth Lamb. And I think Ruth did this one. Isn't that beautiful? You put a boho blanket on that camel. It bumped me. I'm back. I love your idea of an art journal to be used for creating the background pages. I'm going to do that too. I don't know who she's talking to. That's okay. That's okay, Rose. That just helps me figure out what I'm going to do with it. This one came from Peg Robinson. Isn't that beautiful? Peg does such beautiful work. I just admire her work so much. She's got a, I think this is a filigree in here, this embellishment. I think it's a metal filigree. And then she put a bling on there and bling leaves here. Just beautiful roses and a trim. And here's the peacock one, came from Carahart. See, my tags fall out. I'm going to have to find a way to keep those. If you know a good way to keep these tags in here while I'm flipping them, the only way I can think of is use bobby pins. And then this one I think came from Susan Baker. The elephant, Trust Your Heart, which I really like. And he's also got a boho blanket on his back. And then it's got a leaf in here and all sorts of glittering and a documentation tag here. I'm not going to take it out. And this one came from Rose. It's so beautiful. She did such a wonderful job on those dots. You have more patience than I do, Rose. And look at this trim here. All this embroidery trim here. Just beautiful. Fringe. And then she gave me some little embellishments, and there's a flower here. And look at the back. Gold. Gold. Black and gold. And then this one's mine, which you guys have seen, which I still need to do some work on. So I'm heading toward Lisa's Pick 10. Oh, see, here's a tag from Pierre. Put that with the boho tags. Now, while I'm doing the Pick 10, I'm going to go to Lisa's channel on this phone. So unless I'm reading comments up here, I won't see if you guys are saying anything to me. So no matter how many times you shout at me, if I'm not reading the chat, I'm not seeing it, especially when I'm doing a Pick 10. I love this one. I love this one. It was Janet's idea to use these little Tim Holtz paper dolls in the butterflies. I think this is going to be my cover. And this was off of my grandniece's. This was a Pick 10. I think we did this from Lisa's too. I can't remember. But I used my grandniece's graduation program from kindergarten. Starlight, Star Bright. And then this one, can't remember what I did this one from, but I made that rose. And I can remember Aunt Beck saying, I was complaining that the button wasn't staying there when I was gluing it. Aunt Beck said, just put it aside, Mary, and leave it. That worked, Aunt Beck. All right, so I'm going to work on a new page tonight. And Lisa's given me permission to go over to her channel, which is what I'm going to do here. And I'm going to get out of my channel. Thanks. And do a search. Now, Lisa's done a couple since I've done a pick 10 with her. So, I think she did one. Well, we'll do last week's, and then I think it was the week before, too. So, this was last week. Streamed 1 week ago. Oh, no. Let's go to her videos. Maybe I was wrong here. Here. Yeah. Now, I'm going to look for her pick 10 in here.
Safeway, wherever. I don't even know wherever, but may not be the best way to use it. But when you got a roll of it, that's tempting. This one is fax paper.
Oh, she's still doing the painting. She's doing painting on the fax paper.
When y'all are ready, let me know.
Okay, she's in one. I don't know which one she's doing.
We'll move on.
Oh, that must be.
Not trying to rush. When y'all are ready, let me know.
All right.
Okay, I have to find the building. I have a couple left over, so.
That's 2 weeks ago? I don't think I've done it,
Yeah,
Lisa.
okay. I don't know how many people are in your group, but I had room for 5 people to do double page spreads and me do the front and back. And since there are only 4 in my group, I don't have to use all
I think she's getting ready to start it here.
You still have plenty. Okay. Y'all ready to do pick 10?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to show y'all something.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting out the video later tonight, but I wanted to show you. I got some. I'm in an ATC swap.
Oh, she's going to show some ATCs.
Today.
Let's see if I can find the pick 10.
Lucy. I love it. It's, mixed media on the back and.
Oh, went too
Okay, I
far.
have to find the building.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to. After I did it, she's the one.
Yes, I'll listen
to
to it.
At Craft Shack.
What's going on in chat?
It says smile.
That's okay, Lisa. I love doing the trick 10s with you once I find
really
it.
Amazing. This person went all out for an ATC. It's got metal, kind of steel.
I always know there is blood when hubby comes wrapped in silver tape. Oh no, Tanya. My kid and his father grab a paper towel and duct tape.
A tag that tells who she is. It has a scripture on it.
Guys don't like moms to make a fuss, even when their arms are dangling by a thread. What's going on?
And she drew Lucy. I love it. I wish I could draw like that.
Mary, the pick 10 starts at about 142.
Similar to what I sent out. It's,
142.
Mixed media on the back, and then a focal point. Her focal point is a heart and a circle. This is the background to the ones I sent out, but I didn't fix me one. I guess I should have. So I don't have an example of what they really look like. But
Becky's kiddo cut her arm.
Anyway, that was so much fun.
Oh no, is that Greg? Oh, Beck. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope it's not too serious.
Always fun to get other people's art.
Not this one. Okay. Yeah, I didn't change it because I thought.
Alrighty, we're gonna do this page.
All right. So she's getting started to work on her pick 10.
Well, we could do the back.
All right, Rose.
I think I'm gonna just do this one because
Aunt Beck says yes. I hope he's okay.
Let me put some.
Aunt Beck, is he okay?
Half and stick it.
I'm waiting for Lisa to get started here.
So who all's gonna play along tonight?
Lisa has several people play along in her pit pen. I think Aunt Beck plays, and was it Danny Kaye? Jen, hi Jen. Jen's going to work with me tonight. Jen said she would save the pick 10 to work with me. Jen, I don't think this is last week's. This is the week before.
Especially when you post.
This is 2 weeks ago.
So I can see it later. eBay is, yay! So we've got 5 people playing along.
5 people, wow. Cool.
Well,
thank you, Jen. Jen waits to work with Mary. She's so patient. Oh, you're going to play tonight too? Yay, Aunt Beck.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah, we're ready. I'm going to set it down.
Try to gesso anything first. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, she didn't gesso anything. Are you going to? Does she gesso? Come on, flip. Flip, flip. Flip.
Your phone's hopping on the table.
Flip, flip, flip.
Oh.
My phone doesn't like to flip anymore.
Journals, yeah.
I'll set it like this. Maybe it'll flip.
Good, though. Everybody's excited about the journal swap. Okay, number 1 says, add a building.
Add a building.
You know, I think the first
add
one we did, that
building.
was the first one we got.
Add a building.
Add a building.
Add a building.
Okay, I have to find a building.
I gotta find a building. Maybe I can find one in a magazine. Shouldn't be too hard to find a building.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, I bet.
Shouldn't be too hard. I got some magazines here. This is, oh, that's a country sampler, though. There won't be any buildings in that. How about My Home? My Home magazine has to have a building. Doesn't it? It's got a lot of stuff in the building. They dropped a mirror on his hand. Oh, no.
I've got an architect's magazine here, so surely I can find a building in here that I want to put in it.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking about this My Home magazine, but I see the interior. This must be interior stuff. I might have to... I can see buildings back there in the window, but I don't see any buildings.
Well, this is not coming up on any buildings real quick that I want to use.
That's what, Lisa, that's the problem I'm having.
Oh, hold my finger there.
Well, let's see. I might have to get a different magazine. This is more interior. Let me go to a different magazine. Country sampler. Come on, I gotta have some buildings.
But none of those.
I got a stack of magazines.
Yes, this is it.
Oh, there's a building. There's some buildings in here. There has to be buildings in here.
Great.
Oh, here's a cityscape.
A stamp that I made that's a cityscape.
Oh, so I said cityscape, and that's what she's saying. Oh, I like this, too. This is St. Louis.
I thought about that, but then I
St.
decided
Louis.
I would look through this and see if I could find something.
I like this. St. Louis. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to use it.
Buildings.
God, dwell too much on buildings.
And I'm just going to tear those out because the background's black and white. Don't know what we're going to do, but this will at least kind of go with it.
Add a building. This shows buildings in St. Louis with the arch in the background. There's my ruler. Let's do a tear.
Okay. Oh, look there on the back. That's cool too.
I wish my phone had flipped. Come on, flip. Flip. There. Now you can kind of see what Lisa's doing there. I'm going to get my glue out. Add a building. Add a building.
I've got the this colorer on earth, and certainly not with a marker, but...
Yeah. Where's my glue brush? Sponge brush. Here it is. Let's see. I think I'll add him. I think I'll work open spread for now. I'll trim that off.
House with flat trim.
Add a building. Prompt 1, Jen, is add a building. She's probably got hers added and sitting here waiting for us. I'm getting lots of glue on there. Thought I saw a string. Come on, get off there. We'll just put it down like this, sort of. My building has the St. Louis Arch. It's got the little building street in there. Looks like an alleyway, doesn't it? Didn't say it couldn't be an alleyway. Lisa's working on hers. You know, I like to go to their...
I'm being really quiet.
That's okay, Lisa. I like going to their live sessions and working along with them after the fact. I actually do visit their lives.
I think it's turning out really good.
I go to their lives, but when Lisa starts her pick 10, I say goodnight. In this pick 10, I'm picking them out of a bunch of sticks that I have written on in a jar. That's what Lisa says.
So I didn't want to do that this time. Okay, there's that. See.
Alrighty. Ooh, I gotta put these little tassels away.
I think I'll make this side.
Or I'll lose them. I won't lose them. I never lose them. They just get put in a different spot. Look up at my last comment, Mary. The pick 10. In this pick 10, I am picking them out of a bunch of sticks that I have written on in a jar. Lisa, you somehow skipped ahead, Mary. Oh, is this prompt 1 or prompt 2? Or what prompt is it? How many am I ahead? Mark says, where do I get the prompts from? I think Aunt Beck, you might talk to Aunt Beck at Aunt Beck's Creations. I know in her group she has a list of them, but her group is a closed group. She might be willing to send you some prompts. And I think on her last video, when she works along with Lisa, I think she lists the up a few. Oh, it really did, didn't it? How did it do that? What? Probably when I flipped it. All right, let's see if I can find it again. Now it's spinning. Come on. Where am I at? I'm at 128. I'm going to have to get out and come back in because
everybody make sure he gets his treat at 8:30 p.m.
When I did this, I probably... Oh, I know. I did the... To make it flip, I hit that little square, and that skipped it ahead. All right, let's see if I can find it here.
Oh, cool.
Hi, Packer Die. Is that Packer Die that came in? Hi, Packer. We're doing pick 10 with Lisa. And she did the add a building. Let's see.
Is everybody ready? I'm not going to try to gesso anything first. Uh-oh.
Let's see if I can go ahead just a little. It's hard when it's just my finger here. All right, she's still adding buildings there.
Bridge. That's cool, Eva.
Eva did a covered bridge.
A book of covered bridges. Bridge pictures, that I'm going to use some of those in my Abandoned Places book.
Okay, I think I'm back with you, Lisa.
So,
Thank you for calling my
I've
attention to that.
I've seen a couple of the...
That happened when I tried to flip it. There's a little square down
So now
there.
I have some, so I need
And I hit that
to
little
get on
square and it
doing
hit
that.
me ahead.
You don't have to, but you can.
Hi!
This just was a...
That pecker die
an
from
envelope,
your
so
side
it
of
had that on the
Nebraska.
background already. Sometimes I gesso the background first. Sometimes I don't.
Mark,
Most of the
did you
time I
see
just start
Lisa's
out with what I
comment?
got,
Cindy
unless it's a
Utter.
slick page.
Cindy Utter
My
has...
other books that I use
Wait a
for
minute.
this,
Cindy Utter has a list of prompts on her Facebook group page. Mark, if you're asking. And I think Aunt Beck has a list too. You might talk to Aunt Beck to get a list too. And I think that Lucia McGill has a list of mixed media mashup prompts that she sent to me. And I'm going to do those some night. I'm doing Lisa's Pick 10, Packer. What is the page name? Aunt Beck has a Aunt Beck's Creations, but her Facebook group is closed. So if you just message her, Aunt Beck's, she probably will send them to you. She's the gal in here whose son cut his arm. So I don't know if she's still with us. Lucia McGill is just Lucia McGill, Lucia space McGill. She's on that as... Oh, Aunt Becca's here. There she is, Mark. Maybe she can send you a list. And Lucia's not here tonight, but it's Lucia, Lucia McGill, McGill. She has a list of prompts that she got from the Pink Poodle, I think, and some other places, and she combined them. I'll let you two talk about it. I'm going to go back to Lisa here.
they're mail out, like political mail out.
Packer, our first prompt was at a building. We're at the very first prompt. And
But other than that, I don't usually do anything to them. I just start with wherever I am. But the page may already have something on it, like this.
Lisa's talking.
So you can do whatever you want, Holly.
I used a building in St. Louis, and this is the St. Louis Arch
When y'all are
peeking
ready,
through
let
here.
me know.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Can you yell back in time?
Not trying to rush you, just I just don't want to move before everybody's ready.
Lisa has 5 people working with her.
Hi, Nancy. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. We're doing the Pick 10, and our first prompt was add a building.
Third prompt.
So I added these.
Oh, she said first prompt. Sometimes I hear her wrong. La da da dee 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 dee.
Linda's ready.
I'd bop ahead, but I'd mess it all up. So we'll just sit and chat.
That's fine, Rose.
Mark and Becky are working out the prompt thing. Thank you guys for coming tonight, and welcome to everybody who I missed. I know I go back and read the replay, and I go,
everybody's ready. Let's
I
go to
missed so
number 2.
much. Number 2.
Or at least everybody who told me they're playing along is ready. Number 2 says, use 3 shades of one color.
Oh, 3 shades. How about blue?
3 shades of one color. So what do I want that color to
Midnight blue.
be? What do I
And
want to do with it?
how about a peacock pearl? That's 3 shades. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to work in here.
Okay. What medium do I have 3 shades of one color in?
Blue.
I can paint.
That's what I'm doing. Finger painting. Because I didn't do enough reverse
I
collage
can use
tonight.
pencils.
I'm going to use a metallic here. Peacock blue. Of course, I squeezed too
I
much
think
on
what else I
there.
had that has 3 shades of the same color. I think I'm going to paint, and I'm going to do blue.
Oh, look, she's doing blue.
And let that be my sky, I think.
Well, mine's not a sky. Mine's just the side. Probably the sea. The Mississippi, is it the Mississippi River that goes through St. Louis? The mighty Mississippi? I think it is. Because Hannibal's north of St. Louis.
Admiral blue.
I got more paint on there than I need.
Blue jean and blue bonnet.
Oh, getting it on my phone. That's okay. It's an old phone. I like to have it painted. I got 2 shades on there. Smishing it in.
That's true. You could, Laurie, just use one color and white. I'm lazy, so I'm going to do this because I happen to have 3. Yeah, red to match the dots would be good, but I'm not sure what I would do with it. I'm hoping I'll get another chance to match the dots later. Now I'm trying to remember, does your sky get lighter as it gets higher, or does it get darker?
Well, it depends if it's night or day. If it's night, it gets darker.
That's funny, I can't remember.
If it's day, it probably gets lighter. Now, I got 2 shades.
Kind of mix them around in there and not worry about high and low.
So I'm already putting a border on this. That's probably a mistake. But we'll go with it. And while she's doing that, heat gun alert. She's using blue too. So I used a dark blue, a metallic peacock blue, and then a medium blue. Those were my shades of blue. Let's see what chat's going on. I just sent you a friend request, accepted. Aunt Beck and Mark are working out the sending the prompts to Mark. And Lisa, who's I'm following here for the Pick 10, just started a Facebook group. Lisa at My Eclectic Life, if you come in here and miss that. If you scroll up, I'm sure that there's a link to her new Facebook group. She's already got a lot of members from tonight. Added you to the group. Woohoo! I think I'm just going to leave it. It's probably a little wet in here yet, but we'll see what happens. Oh, thank you, Janet. Janet just scrolled the link to Lisa's new Facebook group. So if you're new in here and missed that link, and if you want to join Lisa's group, Lisa's the one who's doing the prompt 10 that I'm following. Oops, let's put some of this stuff away. This is why I can't find stuff. I get it out, and we know that story. While we're waiting for Lisa, let's just put the cat back on this.
Some paint back up right up to the edge of the window.
I'm going to leave my glue out because I might need it again. There's my sponge brush. Here's my scissors. Here's my scraper tool. Here's a receipt from Hobby Lobby. I was doing your, Lisa, I shared your technique with the I'm not going to show you how much I spent. I shared your technique with the heating, the stenciling your receipts. I was looking to see what date this was. Let's see. Continued on the other side. Oops. I guess I spent more.
Let me know when you've got your 3 colors on. I'm going to put this brush in water.
This receipt is from... I didn't spend that much. I saved $17. Where's the... Doesn't have a date. Doesn't matter. I'm going to heat it, gun it anyway. Yep. All right, Jen. Night, Rose. Take care of that eye.
Ooh, I just started some thunder.
We're ready, Lisa.
May not be able to stay on too much longer. We'll see.
She's doing her heat gun. I like my page. Already. We're only on prompt 2. What's going on in chat? Anybody else saying anything? Rose said good night. I think I'm up with you guys. We're just waiting for Lisa to draw. I would go here and try to bop ahead, but with my finger and being painty, I mess it all up.
We got some thunder, and it didn't get within 50 miles of us, but we still had thunder. But I want to go look and make sure that it's not something close.
Oh. Last week they had thunder. She's got to go check. So Diane, Packer Die, how are things going up in Omaha? Up your way. What your kids doing? Keeping you busy this summer?
So we'll just keep on going.
I love hearing all your activities with your kids. Pick 3?
Okay, when you ladies have got your 3 colors of blue on, let me know. Or, well, it doesn't have to be blue. 3 colors, 3 shades of one color.
3 shades of one color. We're ready.
Mine was blue. Eva's ready and Danny's ready.
We're being very lazy. Good for you. You went to the zoo, dollar movies, and things like that. That's cool, Packer. I love to hear what you're doing with your kids. I always look at your Facebook posts.
Linda's ready. Okay, Susie's ready too. All right. Stick you, folks. That's something I put in here when I thought I had it and I don't have it. So we're just
I fell.
I'm not even going to tell you what it is. So you can worry about
Pick prompt 3.
This one says Tear Collage Shapes.
Tear Collage Shapes.
Tear Collage Shapes. Okay.
Alrighty. Well,
right in here.
I did start putting some of my more recent fussy cut images in this, just because I needed some place to put them. Let's find some collage. I got some full pages that I've been saving.
I don't think that's green enough.
Let's pull these full pages out. Let's see if I have anything in here to tear. L'Oreal. Thoughts. The secret to beauty is simple. Be who you are. Oh, I like that. See, I don't like cutting these things up. If you find yourself needing to refocus, try the victorious breath called UJ. It's a long breath which inhale and exhale are equal in length. A garden, unfinished business.
Okay,
Oh, I thought I'd try that recipe.
Tear me some trees.
I only went out for a walk and finally concluded to stay out till sundown, for going out I found was really going in.
What shape do I want?
Kind of like that. I like this too. You know, like this. I guess I'm going to decide on that. Because it's brick like the building. Let's get these others out of the way. I'm just going to concentrate on that one rather than try to find more. Oh, my room looks like a tornado hit it. You're supposed to tear him. See, I'm gonna kind of like him walking out of the city. And here's the brick wall.
Now I need some brown. Oh, looky here on the back, some brown.
So I don't want. I want some of the brick on this.
Tear me some trunks.
Get it here. Maybe I can use these bricks at another place on this page.
Maybe a little too wide for those trees.
This is a unicorn. He's got a horn. He's got a horn. Don't know if I can get that out. I thought it was a horse. It's a unicorn. Did I get this out of the New York Times? Not sure what magazine I got this out of.
Kathy, we're doing a pick 10. Number 1 was add a building. Number 2 was use 3 shades of one color. And number 3 is tear collage shapes.
Notice she said shapes with an S. I'm doing this unicorn.
So that's what
Shape.
I'm doing here.
Singular unicorn. Because I like him.
I want this one in front to be a little bit different color so it'll actually show up more.
I like the idea of him walking out of the city, but I'm going to have to... I know this says tear, but I'm going to trim him with my scissors a little in here. So you can see him a little bit better.
That works for me. Okay. I think I'm going to let this be the only one that actually goes over the seam. I don't want the other ones to go over the seam, so.
There. I just want his head to be a little more. And I want him walking out of the building. So maybe down.
Adventures that I'm tearing up here to use for my trees.
Oops. Sorry, my head hits the camera. I'm standing up. All right, he's torn up here, and he's torn down there, and he's torn on the side and in there. I cut this, and I cut this side.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put him down that way. Let's get this stuff out of my way. It's frustrating me. Let's put him down right in there. Oh, I like that, because it looks like he's walking out of the city, out of the building. Or he could be a part of a mural on a wall. This could be a big blue building.
I may do another one over here and put these two on this side. But I won't have anything on the seam, but they'll all be close.
My room looks like a hurricane tornado went through Nebraska. I can find my box of wax paper because I put it in my wastebasket.
Okay, let's do one more here. one more of these little pale trees here.
Oh, I'm liking him. I am liking him. Maybe I'll zoom in just a little. Zoom in. Come on. Melinda says, you're the greatest. Thank you all for your good wishes. I told my husband about how much I enjoyed the company and the good art here.
Rose, go get your stuff done.
Well, happy anniversary, Melinda.
You always doing the things you need to do.
I'm trying to get the Zoom set. Sorry. I don't know if I accomplished that, but there it is. I like this. Yeah.
Y'all let me know when you're ready, ladies. And we'll
ready.
Go to the next stick.
Jen says she's ready.
Get this stuff out of my way so I can see
We're a week late, Jen, but we're ready. Let's bring her down a little. 2 weeks, actually. I think this is from 2 Mondays ago.
Exactly that, Kathy. And other people are just tired and they're just resting. Okay, Eva's ready, Danny's ready, Holly's ready.
Oh, Aunt Becca's ready. I forgot you were working with us, Aunt Beck. Is this your second one, Aunt Beck? Thank you, Packer. Did you work this one with Lisa, too, Aunt Beck?
Linda's ready.
Wow.
Ready.
You're going to have a whole book of pick 10s.
Number 4.
Okay, number 4.
Use watercolor pencils.
Use watercolor
If you don't have
pencils.
watercolor pencils, then use the pencils of your choice.
Okay. Use the pencils of your choice. Okay. Pencils.
Okay.
I'm thinking, because I put a lot of stuff away. I got pens out. I thought I had a Stabilo here someplace. Let me pull this open.
I can paint in the buildings.
In here, I have, I'm looking. Here.
Clouds in the sky.
I have a light wash Derwent stenciling.
By the way, it doesn't say you have to activate the watercolor pencils if you don't want to.
It's sort of a brown one, I think. You know, I'm wanting to emphasize that arch, but then again, I'm liking it back there. I think I'll just not mess with it. I wonder how. Maybe I'll try, yeah, maybe some bricks. Not a whole lot of bricks, because there are bricks down in there. Maybe a couple, maybe let it go up here a little too.
Make some clouds.
I do not use colored pencils a lot. The set that I have, that I take out on the front porch with me, in my travel art journal to the front porch, is a set that Gina, a little set, about 4 inches long they are, that I take with me. Gina gave them to me. I do have some Derwent, a set of Derwent that oh my gosh, I must have gotten those my freshman year of college, which would have been years and years and years ago. And it's a case of, if I use them, I'll lose them. And I've used them, but not very much.
Use watercolor pencils.
I really need to get those out.
But like I said, if you don't have watercolor pencils, you can use whatever kind of pencils you want.
But here's the thing, I was not rich back then either. And I was going to school. And for me to get a set, I mean, it was a big set.
It was nice to have you here tonight.
Of watercolor pencils. And for me to get those, I saved and saved and saved. And now I don't want to lose them because they're just kind of like treasures to me. I think I'm just going to bring a few. But if I don't use them, eventually I'll die. And they'll go to somebody in Goodwill. So I might as well use them. Well, let's see. I kind of want this to slant down a little.
Maybe overdoing it a little bit. I think I'll stop there.
I should probably listen to Lisa and stop. I kind of like it, though.
I can draw some branches up in my trees.
I kind of like it. I need another brick. Maybe just a short one there. There, I think I'll stop. But, well, he needs something down here. It looks like he's floating. Right in here. Maybe one up here. There. I don't know if you can see that. It needs to be defined a little more. I'm kind of liking this, Lisa. This is really fun.
Let's see if I can find a darker color and work on these trees back here a little bit.
All right. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. I'll put this back because I use this when I do my stamping. That's what I use to copy the design off onto my eraser, because it's a soft lead. This will probably rub off eventually. Look at my hands. Tanya says, Mary, we can't die until we use all of our supplies. And just so you know, that means I'm immortal.
Okay, bye-bye, Kimberly. I hope everything's okay.
Tanya, that's funny. If only that was that easy, I would be begging for Happy Mail. I have enough supplies to last me for 3 lifetimes because you all keep me supplied. I have been so blessed with Happy Mail, you guys. I am just so thankful for it all. So this is my opportunity to say thank you again, and may your art carts be blessed. I'm washing some of this paint off of my hands while we're waiting for her to give the next prompt. I think that was prompt 4. Use the pencil. Prompt 3 was the collage. Prompt 2 was 3. Prompt 1 was the building. Well, my hands aren't spick and span clean, but they're better. Bless you, Lisa.
Oh, goodness.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, Nana. Glad you're here. I think I'm supposed to know your real name, but I cannot remember it at the moment.
They're laughing at Tanya's remark about can't die till you use all your supplies. Store as well. You have a fabric store where you sell bolts of fabric or yardages of fabric? Oh, Tanya. And if you guys haven't had a chance, go look at Tanya's studio tour. Oh my goodness.
That's good.
She has windows. I've got window.
Ready.
1 bedroom? Yeah, but it's got a lot of windows in it.
Nana, we're doing a pig tin.
It's got a lot of bedroom, It's got a lot of windows in it.
The second one was use 3 shades of one color. The third one was tear collage shapes. And the fourth one was use watercolor pencils.
Tanya says she used to manage Bernina dealerships. Wow. Cool. No, the fabric is in the bedroom. My studio does not have fabric. You mean you have a fabric store too in another part of your house? She does have windows.
About 5 or 6 are doing it along with me. That makes it more fun.
Wow, Tanya.
Eva's ready, Linda's ready, Susan's ready.
Aunt Becca's ready, Jen is ready, and Mary's ready. Diane says, I'd love to move up into a bedroom when it opens up, but then I would be upstairs and away from my kids.
Goodness, I'm sorry,
and I can't do that yet.
Ready?
Yeah, Packer, you have to do what you have to do. And your studio's nice. You gave us a tour of your studio just this spring, didn't you, Packer? And I was sitting there going, wow, you are organized. Packer Dye is organized. Mary's room looks like a tornado hit it after the live sessions, and then I have to go clean up before I can go to bed. Or at least straighten up. I'm never really totally cleaned up. I'm getting organized.
This is my first Big Ten. I'm doing it at my store. Oh, cool, Holly. I'm glad you're able to play along.
Tanya says she's a spoiled little girl. Well, I always think if you know you're spoiled, you're not really that spoiled.
Danny's ready.
You're just blessed.
Okay, is that everybody? Is there anybody that needs me to wait a minute?
Packer says she's in a formal dining room right off the kitchen.
Like a 2-year-old
and I like it there because I always know with the kids. Yeah.
So nobody can complain about theirs unless it looks worse than that.
That works for me, Packer. You know, when I lived in my townhouse, it was just me. And I worked off of the counter. It had a dining room. I didn't work in the dining room. I worked off of the little bar area because it was just me, and I kept it separate from my kitchen. I had my kitchen all over here, and then my bar area kind of was over there.
Use glitter and some glue.
It was perfect. It had a little area over here where I had a cabinet and everything, and then it had a formal dining room over here. So my kitchen and formal dining room were here, and then I worked in this area over there. That townhouse was just right for me. I miss it a lot. It had 3 bedrooms and a full basement, so I had plenty of room.
I'm trying to think.
Uh-oh. Did I miss the prompt?
I probably do have some somewhere.
Uh-oh. I missed it.
I have glitter and glue.
Okay, yeah, it was glitter glue.
And I have glitter paint. Would glitter paint work?
Mary's saying the same thing. I have some glitter sparkle stuff and I saw it through the other day. But do you think I could find it? You would think I would get it out and keep it in a special spot where glitter glue lives. Oh. Glitter glue. Glitter glue. Glitter glue.
Is everybody finding something to use, or do we want to skip that one?
Let's skip it. Is she going to skip it? Are they saying skip?
I'm the boss? Oh, no.
I'm hoping they're skipping it, because I'm still looking.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think they're skipping it, are they? Good night, Tilda. Thanks for coming. Have a good evening. Have a good week.
Well,
have a good weekend.
Some glue and some green glitter down here under my trees to be grass.
Well, I was wishing that you'd go to another prompt. I might have to skip this one because I don't know where that glitter glue is. I know I had it.
I have glitter. I have glue gun glitter glue.
I don't even have that. Do you hear things falling? That's Mary's room falling in. What did I do with that? I know I saw it, and I said, oh.
I'm trying to decide which one to use. I think I'll just use a little bit of both. So let me put some glue down.
Phooey. Phooey, phooey, phooey.
Hope I don't end up with it.
I'm still looking. Glitter glue. I thought it was over here. But I cleaned this basket out, and I may have put it, ouch, in a box. glitter glue. I might have to skip this one because I sure can't find it. And I don't want to get out the glitter. I got glitter, but not glitter glue.
I don't know how well this is going to work. We'll just have to see.
I'm skipping it, guys. Oh, dear. I do not buy much glitter. I just don't go there. I bought some.
I had to let it sit here a little while and then.
I bought some to do work in a book, I think, for, what did I work on? The New Year's stuff? Oh, those Fabergé eggs.
I do have a bad cough. I'm sorry that you have to listen to it.
When I worked on those Fabergé eggs, I bought some glitter glue.
Combination of allergies and asthma, and depending on which doctor you talk to, it's nothing at all to some of them. So it's something I've been struggling with for years.
And I am not finding it.
It's worse when I talk a lot. When I'm doing a stream, I'm talking all the time. So
I'm skipping that prompt.
Worse, but hopefully you can put up with it and it won't bother you too much.
He doesn't want any glitter on him anyway.
Yeah, they gave me, one doctor gave me an inhaler to use. And
Mark says,
and it would work.
lost glitter
2 or 3
is.
weeks, and then it would stop working.
I don't know what that first word is, Mark.
And after doing that several times,
Lost glitter is.
I have to keep finding new ones.
Unicorns love glitter? Oh no! How about some bling? I've got some bling. I don't know where my glitter
There's my extra glitter.
Here, I'm still looking for it.
Too. I don't want to waste that.
Lisa can keep you company while I'm over here hunting through my stuff. It was called Sparkles. But you know, I put a lot of stuff in a box.
I hate it the most when I'm out grocery shopping or something, and I know people are thinking, what is
All
she
right.
doing? She's sick. She should not be here.
All right, I'll use some. You guys,
makes me feel bad because
I'll use some of this blue glitter just to have glitter.
I'm really fine.
Where's my glue thing?
So
Now we'll use the Elmer's.
so they just
Here,
don't
we'll
think
use
I'm being
this.
irresponsible and infecting the whole world when I'm really not.
Since unicorns love glitter, Janet convinced me. Here, I got this out.
Yeah.
Let's fold it this way.
Allergies, they affect some people different ways.
I'm not going to use much. I think I'll just go right along his mane in there.
Nose runs, and I cough. So I think I'm going to heat this just a little bit and see if I can dry some of that glue so I don't get it all over the place.
If I can get the glue going here. I suppose on his horn too, huh? Janet said that unicorns like glitter, so that settled it. Melinda, Jamie Riddler Studios have great examples of her glue books using magazines as the journal. Okay, let's see what kind of a mess I'm gonna make.
Just sit there.
I think this is the glitter I got when I worked on those New Year's ATCs. Janet, I'm doing this just for you. And the unicorn.
Glitter pins will be perfect. Yes, anything that's glittery, Holly, is fine.
I'm going to blow on it.
Oh, I just found my little leftover butterfly. I made a card for somebody.
Let's see if I can put this in without spilling it.
Piece that I did. And I didn't really like the piece as it was, but as butterflies, it turned out real pretty. And that one was on the floor. I only used 3 of them on the card, and so I wondered where that went. Okay.
Oh, the rest is getting thrown away. All right. I put glitter on it.
And Holly, you're ready?
I don't know if you guys can see it too well. Just right up around in there, and then I did his horn. Melinda, I posted Diane's channel for you. Thank you, Janet. Hi, Barb. Welcome. Barb Clark. We're doing pick 10. I think we're on prompt 6. But I'm also going to do Becky's. I might. It's getting kind of late. We're almost going on 3 hours.
Rose, I'm so proud of you.
I wanted to do Becky's Dirty Dozen tonight, but I don't know if we'll get to it. Thank you, Janet.
Last night.
Janet said unicorns love glitter, so that convinced me. I wasn't going to do it, but... Oh, that was my brother. I'm going to have... Okay, Barb. I'll do it with you on the rerun. Okay. Barb, you do really nice pick 10s.
When you feel bad, you just don't want to do dishes.
Dishes?
Holly will let you come do hers.
Dishes? Ew. I try to get them done as soon as possible. I try to clean up after every meal because I don't like it stacking up. Melinda, on Instagram, each month there's a glue booking party. I didn't know that.
Oh, she's feeding the dogs.
With prompts. It's a lot of fun. Oh, really? Packer? I didn't know that.
I'm going to move on without you.
Gonna have to find that. Glue booking party. Yeah, how do you find it, Packer? First Saturday of the month. Okay, thanks. She's going to look up the person who heads it. Thanks, Packer.
Poor Holly. Nobody will ever come do her dishes for her.
Holly's has dishes to do.
Dishes and vacuuming.
And vacuuming.
2 least favorite things.
Elliot has her phone.
And laundry, yeah. Can't forget laundry.
We're ready here.
In my house now. My kids do
We are
laundry.
listening to Lisa at My Eclectic
So
Life.
and
And Barb, Lisa at My Eclectic Life. You'll see her icon here. She just started a new Facebook group. You're sure welcome to post pictures of your pick 10s and your art and that. She just started it tonight. Thank you, Aunt Beck. Aunt Beck just scrolled the group.
She's back. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I see you now.
For anybody who wants to join. And this is Lisa's pick 10 from a couple weeks ago.
If you did glitter, then you're caught up because we're ready for the next one after that.
Yep, we're ready. Thank you, Aunt Beck.
Did you do the glitter? Okay, we're good then. Let's move on to number 6.
Number 6. No links?
Use scraps.
Use scraps. I've been
Scraps of anything.
doing that all night. Everything I have is scrap. All right. Well, what can we do on here? How about some scrap bling? Let's see. You know what I have here, though? I have this little trinket box that I throw stuff in when I'm cleaning up my desk and I don't know what to do with something. I'll throw it in there. Here's a scrap over here. This is a scrap of... Oh, I cut that off of a flower. That's the end of a floral, but I don't want that. Let's see what I have in here. I've got a poker chip. Oh, look, I've got this. I punched a hole in this.
I don't know what I'm going to do with scraps when I find some.
I like that. And look, I found this. Oh, what is this? It looks like a whistle. It's not a whistle. Look. It goes this way. It's a little light. And you can put it on your
I may put a scrap
you can
of
put it on your
this.
finger.
This is a,
And then when you need to
I used some
you can turn it on when you need to
and this is
well,
what was
how
left
does it
over.
go?
And I may put it right
When you need to
there.
get your keys. I found that in the junk jewelry box. I thought that was so fun. And it still works. I put it in here. Let's see, use scraps. I have a scrap
different.
Thursday from my,
I'll find a scrap of something.
shall we name him Thursday?
So it won't
From
be so
my
hard.
carving days.
This is
I got a
That's not
spool
big
of
enough.
thread.
it's definitely a scrap.
I got a blessing thing here. I've got a scrap bobby pin embellishment. This is kind of like my hold it all box. I got a lot of hold it alls. Got a snowflake. Now I can decide what I want to use. Maybe use it all. I get it all out here. What else do I have? That's a lid of a Christmas decoration thing for my grandniece. I got a stick, a rub-on
I
stick.
think I may just go ahead
Oh,
and put
here's
this back
some
there and that-
ribbon.
Maybe I want to put it on. No.
I'm still looking at my scraps. It's too fun to go through them. Oh, look. I like that.
It looks like
He's
a
got to
piece
go
of
on
the world
here.
there.
Oh, I think I got enough. What else do I have? Oh, here. I've got a where. That was when I was doing the mind map stuff. All right, that's enough. Now I got to choose. I like that, but I kind of like that snowflake there. And that scissor, we'll put the scissor back. We'll put the bag back. I kind of like naming him Thursday. Where? No. Where? I like him. See, he's going over here, I think. I found Meri through Dee Dee, and I recognize so many of your names. Yeah, a lot of people watch Dee Dee Willingham. And since Ustream, oh, you know what? This could go with that. Ustream is not having free
Some of the paint's coming off.
streams anymore. A lot of the
show.
gals are coming over, so you're going to see a lot more of the Ustream gals. I think I like that. All right. I'm going to get rid of the where, and I'm going to call this Unicorn Thursday.
Alrighty, there's my scraps.
I'm going to turn Lisa off for a minute, because I got to glue. I got scraps that aren't in my box. I got another painty paper scrap. I'll think about him. I like him. Okay, let's put this aside. Got a gesture charm, but I'm not going to put him on there. Dee Dee is really fun to watch. Dee Dee is the best. I catch her Society of Idea Collectors, and her grandson was sketching with her last Monday. And I didn't catch the Society of Idea Collectors, but I caught the grandson sketch. Oh, he did a wonderful sketch. You bought the Abandoned Places book? And it gets me nervous to work in it. Oh, Janet, don't be nervous. You'll do fine. You do wonderful art. Just look at the comments on your posts and just believe it. You'll do fine. You wouldn't be getting all those nice comments. But I understand getting nervous. I'm going to put this up here. Okay, let's turn Lisa back on. Come on, Lisa, we're with you.
One scrap. So maybe I need another scrap.
Let's see, and I'm going to name him Thursday. I like Thursday. I just like that for the name of that horse. The unicorn. Somehow I just like that.
I'm trying to think if there's a scrap of something else.
And then I'm going to get this fella on his old-fashioned vehicle here.
I could put me another piece of the...
I'll put it right in here.
No, that'd be hard to get it to look like it's behind those. That would probably end up messing it up. I was thinking about putting another
right
tree
there.
back here out of this.
There. I did 3 things. I'm still thinking about this. I like
My
that.
scraps.
That's a punch out from Cindy Signs Utter's Painty Paper. That came out of my scrapbook.
If I decide
My
what to do, I'll
scrap
stick this on there. Since
Painty
leftovers
Paper
would be
journal.
called a scrap, I guess.
Oh, looks like he's kicking the ball.
We'll see if I need it. Okay, Daddy's ready.
I think I'm going to put it right there. Let him kick the ball down the street. Oh,
I think I'm going to
yeah.
put some paper over that because that paint might decide to come off. Let me find some.
We're ready. Good night, Tanya.
Wait.
Have a good weekend. I'll be watching for your videos. She's doing a daily art journal video series. I've been keeping up with you, Tanya.
Maybe this
There, I kind of like that. Very cool.
bad thing about having 2 sides.
We're ready, Lisa. Are you ready, Jen? Are you ready, Aunt Beck? Mary, hope to be live Sunday afternoon. You know, Tanya, I meant to catch your last live and I completely forgot. But I'll try on Sunday afternoon. I'm not planning on anything. What time? Do you know, 1 or 1:30? Are you still here?
Okay, now that's protected.
We're working on the house, Aunt Beck says. Do you have a time, Tanya? Central time?
Hey,
1:30?
Danny and Eva and Holly and Becky are ready.
If it goes well,
A few minutes
1 o'clock.
for the others.
Okay, I'll watch for you. Central time, 1 o'clock, Sunday.
Suze is ready.
Okay, thank you, Tanya.
Linda, are you ready?
1
You're playing
o'clock
along,
Sunday.
aren't you?
1 o'clock. I'm doing Dee Dee's trick of writing stuff down on her desktop. Dee Dee, Tanya,
We'll wait for you, Linda. We're not in a big hurry.
live. All right. Maybe that'll be enough to remind me. I'll paint over this. I got Crafty Grandma's Papa Pierre
Now
du
we're on
Jardin
number 7.
for the, or Des Jardin for the gardener.
And it says, add dimension.
1 central. Add dimension.
Add dimension.
Add dimension. I'm thinking
All
bricks.
right.
I'm thinking bricks.
Maybe I need to add my clouds dimensional.
I'm thinking bricks. So bricks, I need cardboard. And I think I used it for, I sent out a piece of art. What do I have over here? I'm looking. How about the back of a scrap pad?
Okay, I've got this Heidi Swap metallic texture paste. I found it
Oh,
Tuesday
she
morning
said texture paste.
for
I
$1.99.
know. I got some that I.
And it's metallic white. I think that would work for
And
my
this
clouds.
is getting old,
So
and I
now
want to
have
get it
decide how
used
I'm gonna
up.
Put it on.
This is some of that Bria Reese
Now
that I
wish
got at
had a
Hobby
cloud
Lobby
stencil.
sale.
Maybe I need to cut me out one.
Lisa, I know who you are, and I go ahead and approve you. The questions are for people I don't understand, that she doesn't know. See, I think this was opened. I think that's why they put it on sale. I think they used it. Because I bought it and it was still squished like this. But it's getting yucky. It's getting thick.
Is everybody else having trouble with buffering too?
I'm going to use this notched spatula.
Add dimension, Holly, just means add anything that gives it some depth or texture. It could be texture paste.
I'm going to try adding some glycerin to this someday and see if it'll soften it up a little. I think it's getting old.
Napkins or anything that adds something like the glitter adds dimension. So anything that kind of sticks up a little bit and isn't flat.
But I think it does dry reasonably. I think I used this before and it did dry. Now I put bricks down there with my pencil, but I think I'm going to anyway.
I find one.
I kind of like that. I don't want to cover up all those bricks. Maybe just a little.
Use a palette knife. We'll see how this goes.
Lisa and I think a lot alike.
Oh, you're welcome, Holly.
When she said texture paste, I thought, yep, that's it. I kind of like it, just like that. Maybe just a teeny bit over here.
We'll see.
Oops. There. Ew, I got some gunk left over. Let's get rid of it. That's all I'm putting on there. Because I want it to be, I want it to kind of accent those bricks. So it's here, 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 there, there. And do you know what I use to clean my, let me get a paper towel. I like
this
to
cloud
use
look more like icing than clouds.
icing.
It is fun though.
I like to use this Germex, and I just squeeze it on my towel.
I remember back.
And then I just, it cleans things up so nice.
Years ago.
It's alcohol based, that's why.
I took some oil painting classes. And clouds were one of my favorite things to paint.
I think I got this palette knife in Happy Mail. I'm trying to take care of it. I got 3 of them.
Since I've tried to make
Where's the other one? Here's one.
clouds out of anything except, you know, just little scribbles.
And I got another one. That one. And that one.
It definitely adds dimension.
Somewhere around here I have another one. I'm not going to go hunting for it. Alright, add dimension. We got it. Let's close this back up. I'm liking my page. I'm liking it a lot. This is really fun. I like how he's walking out of that building. This building. Really needs a dark line down there. Let me close this up. Where's my black? I'm going to draw a black line down here. Oops. That one's getting old. And that'll be a painter pen.
It's going to take more of this than I thought. I put too many clouds on here. Happy little clouds.
Happy little clouds.
This is really pretty. It's very smooth too. It's not gritty at all. I really like it.
And just give it a little definition there. Happy clouds. It's 1:30 or 10:30 by Allie K. Oh, Sue Hiles, did I not see you come in? And you're already headed off to bed. I call you Sue Hiles yet. Sue Hillis, hi and good night. 11:30, yes, you better get off to bed. But you get Saturday tomorrow. You don't have to work tomorrow, do you? Oh, dear. Well, good night, Sue. Thanks for coming in. I completely miss seeing you come in. You just popped in to say hi. No work tomorrow. I've been watching you, Sue. I've been watching your videos. I don't know if I commented on the last one. I can't remember if I did. Been kind of busy week, but I've been watching your videos. What was the last one I watched? Oh, you did the ATCs with the little creatures. I liked that one, but I watched another one after that.
Okay.
Everybody, go check out Susan Hillis, Sue Hillis, Hilles channel. Go check out her videos. She does mixed media. She does a lot of mixed media. She's really fun to listen to. I love to hear her laugh. She laughs at herself a lot. We're ready.
Oh, yeah, Rose.
It's kind of tacky. I'm just going to let it dry.
You could have done all kinds of boho stuff with that. I didn't have it when I was doing that either. I just found it.
This is texture paste by that Bria Reese. I just bought it because it was on sale, and I think it was gold. I got it too because it was gold, but I think that it was getting old, and I think somebody already used out of it.
What's on, what's on the craft aisle, but I'm not going to get anything.
Good night, Sue.
And then I found this.
Beck's ready. I'm sure Jenna's ready. Mary's ready.
Free prompts go. Yeah.
I would buck to the next
something like Doodle
prompt if I could find them easy, but I'd lose the place over there. Good night.
It's silly to say that when why even go in, right?
We must be on 7 or 8 by now.
Danny's ready.
I think I got that same texture paste on sale, but I haven't opened it yet. You might try to open it because mine's getting old. But I also think that it was opened. I think somebody opened it and returned it because the little seal was broken and it was kind of puffed in. It looked like it had been used before. And what do you, it's just like you went to the thrift store and bought it. I wasn't complaining because it was like $1 and something. What? Let's see, where'd I put it?
Danny and Sue.
Someplace.
And Beck and Holly and Eva are all ready.
Here. I tore the price mark off of it. I couldn't have paid over $1.50 for it. $1.29, $1.30, something like that for it. It was worth it. I'm still using it.
At least a little bit.
Good thing it was on sale since it had been open. That's a bummer. Yeah. And it probably wouldn't hurt even if you buy stuff on sale to check to see if it's been opened, if the lid's been turned. I like things that are sealed. And then if it's sealed in a packaging, if the packaging's been broken and if it's scotch taped back, it's been opened. And I'll still buy it. Like I bought some, they're in here. I bought some of these Faber-Castell markers, 2 or 3 of them. And these are the biggie markers and they're expensive. They're $5 or $6 a piece. I bought it for $1.29. And I said, it'll probably be dry. And it was sealed. It was sealed. It had a seal on it, so I couldn't open the cap. I opened it when I got home. And it's good. Let me open it. It's good and it marks good. And the ink is still good in it. And I'm going, well, that was really worth it. That was a savings. So it's kind of hit and miss when you go. You kind of take your chances.
Well, those clouds look really shiny, don't they?
Let's look at Lisa's. I'm liking them, Lisa.
Hey, Linda, are you getting close?
Yeah, that was a deal on the markers. Jen says she put wax paper under the lid.
she's probably doing something really amazing instead of just blobbing on some
I got a light shining on this.
Okay, Linda's ready. Let's pick number 8.
Number 8.
It says use modeling paste.
Oh,
Okay, I think I'm going to skip this one because
good.
we just did that, or at least I just did.
I did too. Thank you, Janet.
Are you okay if we skip this one?
Yeah, skip it. Let's go move on.
Okay, Linda did too. And Beck did too. Okay, we're going to skip that one. I'm going to just turn it over and stick it up at the top. Okay. Use black and white.
Oh, that'll go good on here.
So
Black and white.
For me, that's going to probably be doodling.
Black.
Use black and white. But
Mary's
you can
going
add
to sit
black
down
and
to
white
do
paper
this.
Or black and white paint. I might. Oh, I don't know.
Oh. What am I going to do? If I fall, I'll be back because I can't see if I fall because I'm in Lisa's. So I'll just hurry and do this. Here's my black. I think I'm going to emphasize these bricks.
I have no clue what to do with black and white.
I'm just going to kind of outline the bricks so they stand out a little bit more.
I'm just stumped. I'm just sitting here stumped.
Black goes good on here because my whole page is kind of a gray toned.
That's funny. I can doodle around my trees. Let's just do that. Then we can...
Black.
Okay.
I was having trouble with this black earlier, wasn't I? Seems to be working now. Somewhat. Or I'm just getting lucky. Yeah, it's... Oh, let's see. I did some down in here, but I kind of covered them up. Let's draw some more in here. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, scrap paper there. I'm tempted to outline this guy, but I think I'll leave him alone. When I outline him, sometimes I mess him up. What am I to do with a white? I might come back with a white and write in there, or I could write in there now. I need a good journal spot. What would you guys say to write on this page?
Happy little trees, yeah.
Monday night, 7 p.m. Central, Lisa's. That's great. Keeps us using things we might have forgotten about in our stash. I need a good quote with unicorns. Anybody got a good unicorn quote that's really short that I could put in there? Something that goes with buildings. Thanks, Janet. Yay. I was hoping somebody would say, let me go look, Mary. It needs to be kind of short. And I don't want to mess this area up because that's the St. Louis Arch in there. And I just love it, just kind of fading off into the distance. Lisa's really quiet over here. She's doing her black and white. I'm looking at the chat. Lisa said, I got about 85 from Cindy Utter, and then I just added everything that I could think of that I had in my studio. I think they're talking about prompts. Oh, 200 prompts? Sticks? Packer Dye was asking Lisa how many prompt sticks she has, and Lisa said about 200. Wow. That's cool.
Okay.
All right.
My trees were too happy, I guess. Ominous.
Sorry, I can't. I have to take my unicorn for a walk. I love it. I love that, Packer. Let's see what Janet comes back with, but I love it. Be magical. I like that too. I like both of them, but I love taking my unicorn for a walk. Let's see what Janet comes back with. She does such a good job of hunting things up.
Black and white, it said, so I gotta come up with something to do with white.
Smile, breathe, and believe in magic.
Maybe I'll just do a little bit of the...
All right, wait, I'm going to turn this off for a minute. I'm going to mix those quotes. I'm going to put Janet, because Lisa says, be magical. Janet says, smile, breathe, and believe magic. So I'm going to put breathe and believe magic, which kind of takes both Janet's and Lisa's. And then I'm going to put Packer's, where it says, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm taking my unicorn for a walk. He love it. I love it. Sparkle wherever you go. Stop, Janet, stop. I love that too. But I'm going to use the breathe and believe in magic. Because that kind of gets yours and Lisa's. I'm going to sit down again because I have to write. And I have to kind of be careful so I don't smudge. Breathe and believe in magic. B-R-E-A-T-H-E. And I'm going to put the ampersand. And that's an ampersand. Believe in magic. B-E-L-I-E-V-E-I-N. I'm going to put magic over here. Because this kind of gets Lisa's be magical and Janet's. And then I'm going to put sorry, I can't. I love this. Sorry, I can't. I love it when you guys give me good ideas. I can't get taking on there. T-A-K. I'm hitting the... Where's my clean spatula? I'm going to see if I can't get some of this off. Or at least get some of that texture off. Yeah, this is a K. What? If I can't get that out of there. I don't know. I-N-G, my, U-N-I-C-O-R-N. I'm going to have to put for a walk over this round, but I like it too well not to use it. For a walk. I hope I'm still live because I'm sitting down and I can't see. I am. Breathe and believe in magic. Sorry, I can't. I am taking my unicorn for a walk. Unicorn is kind of messy, but I'm going to have to wait for it to dry, and then I'll come in with just a little black between those U's. I don't want to do too much more to it. We'll put the caps on the fine liners after the live session. We aren't going to get to Aunt Beck's. We've already gone almost 3.5 hours. I wanted to do Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen. I'm going to have to save that for next time, Aunt Beck. Hi, Beth. Elizabeth, Never Hopeless. Welcome. Let me get my phone plugged back in here. We're doing pick 10s. Well, I want to do it, Aunt Beck. We'll get it done because I want to make postcards. And I loved your Dirty Dozen that you made. Y'all go check out Aunt Beck's live session this past Wednesday. She made beautiful, beautiful postcards out of her Dirty Dozen pick 10. Tanya says, Di, I had to play catch-up a couple times. Yeah, I might have to play catch-up with Lisa's video after this one, maybe in a live session, not a live session, just a video session. We're waiting for the next prompt. I think this is 8 or 9 that we're on. And it was used black and white. And I outlined my bricks in black and I used white to make the quote. Thank you guys for the quote. I would have never come up with that by myself. Becky's Greg is close in age. 2, Lisa. What are we talking about? Tanya, you're a pro. Tanya, I'm in shock that I made it 100 days. My stubbornness kicked in halfway through, and dang it, I was determined to finish it. Packer Dye did a 100-day project. 100 days, was it 100 days of collage or 100 days of...
Y'all are probably all ready, and I'm making everybody wait.
Yeah, Lisa's making everybody wait, she says.
Nobody said they're ready yet, so...
I could do the heat gun on that, but I'm just going to let it set. I'll have to be careful I don't smudge it. I think we're on 8 or 9.
Perfect little border. Yes.
Packer says hers was 100 days of simple collage, but everyone chose what they wanted to do for 100 days. Thank you, Elizabeth. I have had so much fun doing these pick 10s. Our first prompt was a building, and I found a magazine image that has the St. Louis Arch just way off here and just barely see it in the background. And there were 2 city buildings. And then I think the next one was it add a magazine image or add a collage? And I found this mural of this unicorn, and then was add glitter and do black and white. Add some scrap images, and I added this and then texture, use texture, and then add black and white. You are challenged. Now, Never Hopeless has done some lives, but the way I understand it, you don't have a schedule yet. I caught you one time. You almost, when we do impromptus, You almost have to be online to catch it when people do impromptus. And I tend to not go online so much during the day because I'm working on my stuff. But sometimes I stop because I'm at a good stopping point, and then I'll go check the stuff. And sometimes I catch you. It's that way with Tanya.
Well, I can't decide if I want to.
And the musical scrapper, I caught her the other day. She was doing a watercolor piece. Just caught her.
Is anybody else ready?
We're ready.
I don't want to start adding something else if everybody else is getting close to being ready. Danny's ready.
Danny's ready. Mary's ready.
Okay. I can add some more later if I decide I want to.
Miss Allie Kay says, I wouldn't say that on Friday the 13th.
Thanks. Does it make it look a little less ominous to have a fun border?
Lisa says, I'm very proud of finishing. I need to do a flip-through video soon, maybe tomorrow.
No, you just do whatever you want, whatever it turns
I think
out,
you're
Lisa.
talking about the 100-day project,
I just
Lisa.
happen to be wanting to make a picture. They don't always turn out like that.
Now, I have to tell you,
Whatever you want is what.
I've been doing daily uploads. Now, I've missed a couple days, but I've almost gone. I started in May, June, and this is July. That's almost 100 days of daily uploads. I missed a couple days, usually right after my Friday Night Live. Sometimes I don't have a video uploaded. I have one uploaded for tomorrow, but it's a challenge to do something for 100 days.
You do. So, in fact, a lot of times mine don't end up looking like a picture. Well, that one did.
Diane, you've been such an inspiration. Yes, Diane Packer Dye is a real inspiration.
On my little house. Oh, no, you're doing fine. They don't. I was trying to say, let me show some others.
Julie Topaz on Dee Dee's stream has been doing daily art for ages, like over 500 days. Oh, wow. Now, is she coming over? Is she on YouTube? I think she is, isn't she? Didn't she just get on YouTube for live streams? Do you know, Packer?
And there's one.
I know I always hear Dee Dee talking to her, but I didn't know that she did daily art for 500 days. Wow.
And then
Dee Dee would know. I could ask Dee Dee.
Where is it?
I'll bet she's got some wonderful things.
Well, I thought it was in this book. Yeah, there it is. It's stuck together. Maybe I should have just left it together. Okay. That one turned out really bad. That was last week's. This is the one we did the week before.
She's talking about Pick-Tens there.
And
I think she's waiting for somebody to catch up.
We done anything inside this one?
I got to get mine all together. I've started a new signature tonight.
Yeah, did this one. And I think that's all that's in that one. We haven't been doing this a whole long time. We did this one.
Packer says, Julie is Topaz Pearl Girl on Instagram, and she shares her art there. Okay, so Topaz Pearl Girl on Instagram. I'm going to have to go check her out. I'm not sure I don't do a lot of Instagram. I'm trying to get better at it. I barely get on Facebook and YouTube.
Does that help, Holly? Yes, that's fine. It just says use black and white. It doesn't tell you what you have to do. You can interpret that to be anything.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I
Never Hopeless says right there with you, Mary.
Reorganizing.
Well, you know, and I don't have kids to worry about like you do, or grandkids, or family.
And a cart piled. Everything's piled.
Everybody seems so busy. I don't know how you keep up.
But I still got a ways to go before I can say it's organized. Oh, white splatter. That's a great idea, Linda.
She's on day
See,
619.
that's what's so neat about this. Everybody has a completely
Wow.
different idea or interpretation, and it all starts with whatever you did first and how you went about it.
Elizabeth says, my kid's a girl and I'm just a Luddite. Right there with you. Right there with you, Elizabeth.
I'll post your pictures so I can see what you did with it.
Let's move on, Lisa. She's waiting for Holly, I think.
You can't see my window at all. You can see the top third of the curtain because I have a loom.
I would move on, but I'm afraid I'll lose it, and then I'll spend all my time trying to find the slider bar. It's really hard on the phone to do that.
Yeah, my texture paste is going to have to dry more too.
When I'm sitting here by myself, I can fiddle with it, but I don't want to fiddle with it in the live. True, Diane. IG just seems much less dramatic. Yeah.
So we've got 2 more. Only got 2 more to go.
2 more to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready for number 9?
Yeah. Let's do number 9. Oh no, Lisa, that's fine. I'm teasing you. I'm just teasing you. No apology needed. I enjoy these. These are fun. You're being considerate of everybody else. You don't want to go so fast that nobody can keep up. I get that. This gives me a chance to chat with you guys.
I think most of you are ready.
I miss so much in chat.
Let me say that because there's chat in between all of the readies.
Yeah. You're good, Lisa. We're good with you. Usually I have to go back and read the replays. So if anyone ever needs me on Facebook, send me a private message and I will miss it.
Use a doily.
Okay, Packer. Oh, what did she say? Use a doily?
Does everybody have a doily they can use?
Somewhere.
If not, we can skip it and go on.
What are they going to do?
Like I said, when I made these, I just stuck everything I could think of that was in my craft room.
Lisa
Linda has one and Beck has one. Is there anybody who needs for us to skip this? Let me answer it that way. Holly needs to skip it. Are the rest of you okay with skipping it?
Yes. Let's skip it.
I'm okay with skipping it.
Yay. Is she going to skip it?
Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll hold this one and I'll pick another one.
Okay.
And then everybody can choose between the 2.
Well, that's a good idea.
The doily or... What's the next one going to be? Or Doodle and Gold.
Doodle and Gold. Well, that's...
Use a doily or Doodle and Gold.
That's an easy...
If you can't do either one,
that's
let me know
easy.
and I'll pick a private one
Gold. Well, where am I going to doodle? Doodle in gold. I got to sit down. About the only place that I'm not afraid to mess up is right around in here. So, doodle in gold. Does this show up? Yeah, I think it will if
Go for the gold, yeah. So y'all can choose if you want to use a doily or a doodle.
I'm kind of edging this in gold.
I'm going to put some dots inside my white.
I don't want to mess up that building too much.
I didn't feel like it was finished, so now I can finish it.
Let's do the top over here a little, maybe.
This makes me happy. Happy, happy.
Happy, happy. I hope I'm not falling because I sat down. That's usually when it decides it wants to fall. Let me stand up and check. No, I'm still good. Let me turn it around here and maybe do... Right now, I wouldn't really call this doodling. I'm just edging it. This is a Pen Plus Gear metallic marker. You can get a pack of these. I think there's 4 in a pack and you pay about $2 for them at Walmart. I really do like them. I've had these for a long time and look, it's just juicy as can be. I do like these Pen Plus Gear markers. And they do. I've got a big pack. I think I paid $11 and I've got something like how many? 15 or 20 of them. I can't remember how many are in there. Well worth it.
Kind of hard to hold.
Got to give
pages in
Walmart
place
credit for that.
when everything is
So where am I going to doodle?
still wet.
I think I want to leave this area alone because I don't want to mess up the arch. Because if you go putting too much in there, you'll lose that. It's just kind of in the background. The only place I could think would be right in here. Maybe I'll give this unicorn some gold trim. Maybe he's got this blue coming this way. Is that dry yet?
I love this gold pen.
Yeah, that's pretty dry.
It's the
that's
Uniball
pretty dry.
Signo, like this white one. I think these are some of my favorite pens. I don't have the black one. It would probably be good too.
So maybe I'll see. He's got a. I don't want to. Don't want to mess him up too much. So he's got his mane.
All I'd ever used was the white.
I'm afraid I'll mess him up.
This gold one, and I thought, oh, I want to try that. So I have never even looked to see if they have a black
I'm
one.
afraid I'll mess him up. Let's give him some gold shoes.
Okay.
This is as doodly as I'm getting on this. Gonna give him some gold hoofs.
What else could I do with gold?
Kind of gold halter top up here, whatever they call it, harness. That's as much as I'm doing on him.
Doodle around on my black tray and make it have.
So I could make the arch gold, but I just don't want to mess it up. I just like it like it is. And once I get in there and fooling with it, I mess it up.
I'll hate it.
Let's do a little gold down here. That's as doodly as I'm getting. I love gold, but I'm afraid I get too much on this. We got one more prompt to go.
So what else could I do?
Woohoo!
Anybody got any ideas? What else I could doodle gold?
You know, I do need a little more definition of those, though. Maybe some.
Could fill in some of the windows, maybe. Let's try that on this building.
Need to know that that's a decorative harness. Getting black all over my fingers here. Let's go back to the gold, and I know what I can do. Thursday. I have to be careful. Mess it up. That Thursday is what I used to do a stamp when I was doing the daily stamps for my Society of Idea Collectors. I was carving stamps. I did one for every day of the week, and this is what I used to turn over on the stamp to transfer it. Let's put some, oh, it's still gold. I thought I had black in my hand.
I think I'll fill in this tree, little tree back here, gold. If y'all all get ready, let me know and I'll quit playing. We'll move on. I'm just fiddling around till everybody else is done.
This black does not like to write over that gold marker, though.
I'll make these tablecloths gold.
Now I'm doodling in
There
black.
are no chairs, just tables. That's funny.
I'm stopping. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm going to outline this.
We don't.
Yeah.
Okay, Becky's ready. Holly's ready. Danny's ready.
Mary's ready. We're last prompt, I think. Breathe and believe in magic. Sorry, I can't. I'm taking my unicorn for a walk. I love it. I just love it.
Okay. We're almost ready.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Tanya says, I guess not, Lisa, but if I was really good, I would get up early in the morning and then art, edit, and upload. Thank you, Miss Ellie K, for repeating the prompt. Oh, Miss Allie K, you're going to have to join us sometime. You know what, Miss Allie K, I'll plan on doing Aunt Beck's, if you can make it next Friday night, we'll plan on doing... Wait, let me turn it off a minute here. We'll plan on doing Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen that she did last Wednesday night. We'll do that next Friday night. So if you can make it, you're sure welcome to join us. So just keep that in mind.
All right, number 10.
Number 10. 7:30 Central Time.
No, we're not doing this.
Miss Allie K. Uh-oh.
No.
She's saying no.
It says spray ink on mat, water down, and drag the page through.
Oh.
And I'm not doing that.
Thank you. I don't want to do it either.
If you want to get rid of your page and you don't like it, then you can do that. But, I'm not going to do that.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa.
Okay, we'll get another one.
Hi, Maria. Welcome.
Use purple.
Use purple?
The last prompt says use purple. Well, that's a whole lot better than putting ink down and dragging the page to it.
I agree. I have some purple metallic, Anita's purple, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Let's see. Let's get it out on my on my desktop here, and I'll think. Whoa! You didn't see that, did you?
That's going to be my purple.
I got some out on my desktop, all right. I think I'm going to do some purple dots. Let's see. One of these pens was getting dry. I've been using, what did I do? I threw it over here. I've been using these drying, when they get so dry I can't use them anymore. I don't get good, because they're just 2 for 44 cents. But what I've been doing is using them to do dots with. So that's what I'm going to do. And you probably can't see my purple paint over here. Where am I going to do my purple dots? Let's start over here. Let's just put my finger in there. Let's start over here and start putting some purple dots. I might have to make them kind of big in order for them to be seen. Let's start over in here maybe. I could try purple over that gold. I don't know how it'll show up. Maybe I'll turn my page and try it up in here and see if it shows. Not very well. I didn't think it would.
the best colorer on earth, and certainly not with the marker, but
I don't want to do too much in that arch area, but I'm going to put some teeny little dots in there. Oh, and in here, of course. No, maybe.
just going to leave this house with white trim.
Sometimes when I'm working on this page, what happens is, because it's nighttime and I just have my lights, I've got a Dazer table lamp up here, and then I just have a regular lamp up to my side over here. But in the daylight, I see these so much better. Yeah, I'm wanting to do more, but I have an awful lot on this page. I have an awful lot. I'm just adding it because I need to add purple. I don't know if I want to do much more to it. Maybe what I'll do is just purple dots in here. It's kind of like patterned dots in there.
I'm sorry, I'm being really quiet.
That's okay, Lisa. We're being quiet too. I should probably check to see if I'm still alive. Yep, I'm still alive. Oh, how about some dots in there?
I think it's turning out really good.
Sometimes I see it differently when I look at it through my camera and look down on it than when I'm just looking at it directly.
I would have been happy to drip down some ink and pull my page through it.
I want some dots right in there.
I like this one a lot better, so I didn't want to do that this time. Okay, there's that. See.
You should see that big splotch of purple I have over here.
Purple.
Now this was the last prompt, and I think I'm going to call this done. I'm going to take my pen. I'm just going to dip it in that purple paint like that, and that will tell me I'm using it for purple. And kind of wipe off the tip here. And then I'll dip this part in the purple paint like that. And then I'll just put it like that, and I'll put it aside up here to dry. Now I'm going to, while this is drying, I'm going to reach for my dictionary paint book because I've got way too much purple paint. And I'm going to put this aside for a minute because we've done our 10 prompts. I'm going to show you Lisa's page, and then I'm going to turn her channel, say thank you, and turn her channel off. This is Lisa's. I think this is from a couple weeks ago. Pick 10. Let's go back here. And let's give her a thumbs up. That's Lisa's page. Isn't that cool? Very nice, Lisa. I gave you a thumbs up, and then we're going to go down here and give you a thank you. Thank you for letting us art along with you. Nice job. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Miss Allie Kay. So now I want to turn my, let's go back here and turn my sound off because I'm going to go back to my channel. Sound and notification. Come on. Turn it way off. And YouTube. Let's get out of my settings, go to YouTube. And we're going to go back to Meri's channel. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm still alive here. Subscriptions. Here I am. Oh, there you all are. I love seeing these comments. Gotta say goodbye. Thanks for stopping by, Elizabeth. Have a great week. Good night. I'm about ready to sign off, but before I do, let's just set my phone up here. Before I do, I want to use up this purple paint. Let's put the lid on my glue jar so I don't spill my glue. It's been open all night and there's a potential spill there. I want to, and I'm just open to a page, and I'm going to get a brush. Let's get that one I was using earlier. Kind of get the water out of it. And let's just use up this paint so that I don't waste it. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? I put too much paint down there. When she said use purple paint, I got enough to do 2 pages here. Or almost. And this is dictionary paper, so that paper's pretty thin. Not quite enough to do. I want to do both pages. We'll squeeze a little bit more on there. And we'll also end this live session by doing a painty page in our paper pad book. Of course, we're not going to stop at the paint. No, no, no. We got to do more. Oh! It's starting to curl on me. Don't curl. Now, I want, I have it right here. I was using this stencil today for something else. I'm going to set it down on the wet paint. I don't care. And let's squeeze out some of this black. And what happened to my sponge? Come on, I had it out here. Where's my sponge? Come on, don't hide from me now. I'm about done. Well, I'm not going to fool around with it because I know where the others are. Sort of. They're right over here. I'm getting me a new one because I don't want to waste the time. Let's put the brush back in the water. I was doing Lisa's receipts, painted receipts. That's why I had this out. It needs to be clean, but I've been really hard on this stencil, and it's kind of a delicate stencil anyway. And it's starting to tear here. I'm so bad. But I've had this stencil for a long time, so it's really served its purpose. I used this when I was doing the JB5s with Shannon Green. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Now, this book has really been inspired by Amy at Aljon. She had a video on creating your own paper pad, which was painting just taking a book and painting the pages and doing artwork on it so that you can pull the papers out and use them for collage. Bye, Beck. Have a good weekend. Take care of that sun. Take care of all those kitties. I'm just about done here. I just kind of want to use up this. I don't know how much I got in here. Kind of hard seeing what I'm doing here. Okay, I think I can pull it up. Ooh. Ooh, it's pulling up the paint. I might have to touch it up a little where it's tearing the paint. Oh, I'm liking it. But I put that stencil down on wet paint and it's kind of pulling at it. That was Mary's fault. She's learning. She's learning. I kind of like it anyway. I like the tear. I think I'll just leave it. I'll have to soak the stencil good though. It's really tearing right in here. I have to give the stencil a good cleaning. I think Gina soaks hers in, what is it, Papa Murphy's, Daddy Murphy's, Grandpa Murphy's, Murphy's oil. All right, I'm happy with that. It tore it in here a little, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because this is a painty paper pad. It's supposed to be ripped and torn and textured. So I've been going for 4 hours and 48 seconds. We never did get to Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen. We'll do that next week. Thank you guys for sticking with me through all of this. I really had fun. So I just have so much fun on Friday nights. Distressed. It sure is distressed. But I like it like that. I might go in and distress some more of it. So I'm going to say good night. I think it looks great. I like the distressed parts. Thank you, Packer. I do too. I'm going to leave them. I could have a little bit more up in here, like one of these over here. But I'm going to leave it because the purpose of this is when you want some art, collage fodder, that you can pull it out of the book and use it. Thank you, Janet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Maria, thanks for coming. I saw you come in. Thanks for sticking with me tonight, Maria Duncan. Barb, you're still here? Good night, Barb. We'll see you later. Good night, Judith. Packer Die. You all have a really good week. Have a good weekend. Do some art. Find some time for yourself, even if it's 5 minutes to close your eyes and take a deep breath. Good night, ladies. Janet, thank you for all your help. We're looking forward to Monday and Wednesday night, ladies. Good night.